It looks like you were in a
It is themed after the medieval time.
mansion.
When you like
Yeah.
walk back into frame, like your shirt came in first, so it's just the
It's not just the skull.
the misfits face, and like I literally was like, it's a skinwalker. Like, it like scared me for like half a second.
Dude,
You said it
that's
again.
crazy. I've been talking about
Uh,
skinwalkers this whole week.
Yeah, I was gonna say where
Skinwalker
Dakin lives
stories.
is where the actual skinwalkers live.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got Bigfoot.
Out on the res.
We'll see
Every
how long
time.
I
Hey,
last
every
semester.
single time. We had a coach, right? Every single time we'd go on a sports trip through the res, he would tell us the most horrifying skinwalker stories. And to this day, he says they really happen. Yeah.
Believe
Like
it.
we've never been able to shake them, and they sound so detailed. I can't remember them necessarily, but they were like so detailed. It's like, what in the hell?
We used to hear some crazy ghost stories when I was in Seattle, up in Muckleshoot, up on the Muckleshoot
Okay.
res.
I'm sorry. Is that a city?
Muckleshoot.
Muckleshoot,
Yeah.
it's a reservation. So
Oh, gotcha.
it's a municipality, I think, legally, but native land.
We had some missionaries out there. That's also where I found out what the Shaker religion was.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I heard
you know,
stories.
that's interesting because I've really not heard many ghost stories around here, but the best ghost stories I've ever heard are in Hawaii.
Oh, dude, I
There's some
bet.
spooky shit out there with the King's Walkers. Or the King's Guard.
I've never heard any ghost stories out there.
Feels right.
Well, there's plenty.
You gotta
Live
protect the island. Gotta protect the king.
I've heard some cool like spiritual stories, but
Gotta get
So
rid of the
there's-
Banana Republic.
There is a particular spot on Oahu
Oh, it's perfect.
called sorry, I'm trying to remember it now. It's called what's it called?
Oh my god, girly.
There's a particular lookout on the
I got
windward
a
side of
Dr.
Oahu.
Pepper. Dude, I got a Dr. Pepper too. I just can't show you guys.
No. I love that for us.
Why wasn't I invited?
Come on, Simon, get with it.
Give me
You gotta
10
be
minutes
in the
to
cult.
go
You can't be invited to the
before. Yeah, I guess
cult.
so. For what it's worth, I had a Dr. Pepper yesterday.
I can vouch.
Get vouch.
All right. Ian, guess what I rolled?
For Simon to do recap.
Ian goes away.
Sorry, I thought that was funny.
That was really funny.
It was funny.
Yikes. Okay.
Just taking a tally of how many times people get selected for reroll to see who
Wait.
gets
I
the
think I've
most.
only had to do it twice.
Do you want me to do it again? I'll roll again.
No.
It'll roll on me.
Me telling the story helps me remember, and also people can chime in and include something, because I'm usually always stoned while we play.
Wait,
so-
my notes are like 6 pages long for what happened in the last session.
Yeah. I was like, what happened? I was like, I don't remember anything at the school. Because with summer break, and we kind of touched on like the last days at school. I think Kokomi told Lorraine that she wanted to keep it chill and, not do too much there, but have a great time studying by Gail Peace. Oh, and I also found a good little smoking spot where I pretend to smoke. I forget exactly what everyone's like ending bits of school were, but I know there was like an invitation to Cordelia's wedding, and there was also before that the pre-game
Oh, not
party.
the wedding.
The what?
Just an engagement party, not the wedding.
Oh, engagement party. Yes.
This is like the equivalent of them announcing and making it official to the kingdoms.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So the engagement party, and then Raylo had his. Was it just the bachelor party at his place?
I think it was just a
rager.
party.
It's a regular
yeah.
party.
Party. Okay. We had the party there. People got real fucked up. We did karaoke. There was like weird confrontation between Raylo and his cousin. Uh, I forget exactly what was said, but it was definitely like not good vibes. Things
Not good
got a little
vibes.
weird.
He wants him to be his best man for the wedding.
Oh yeah, but he's being like, it was like be my best man derogatory. Like it was not any good. I forget, was it kind of like power play where it's just like you have to be my best man to like show good face.
That very much is the vibe.
I don't remember
Would you
anything
say
else.
no to the kink? Is kind of like the
Yeah.
Yeah,
implication.
yeah. Okay. Um.
Tony extorted my dad a little bit.
Prepositioned is the phrase. Prepositioned.
Business.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, wait, really quick.
Yeah.
There's like this crazy echo going on.
I think it's because I see Dakin's thing flashing
Yeah.
every time we talk, so I think it's coming from him.
Is it coming from me?
Maybe
I
think
Dakin
it
turn
is.
on that echo correction stuff again.
Oh, okay. Do I sound echoey?
Not when
No.
you're talking, but whenever anyone
It's
else
when
talks.
other people. Yeah, I just like can't hear everything you're saying.
It's probably
I'm
coming
assuming you
through
don't
the
have headphones
speakers.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe me
How do I do
too.
that again?
No, I have my headphones here too.
I have headphones on.
Oh
That's
shit.
weird.
sorry.
Interesting.
Your headphones have a built-in microphone?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Actually, I don't know how to work. It shouldn't be able to pick up that much audio.
No, it shouldn't be picking up our
Is
audio.
the
if
echo
you're wearing
still
headphones.
happening,
That's weird.
Devin?
Are you plugged into a phone or a computer?
Oh yeah, I still kind of hear it.
It
There's
is still
for sure
happening.
an
I can hear
echo.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the computer have a built-in microphone of its own? Because that might be on too.
No, it doesn't.
Headphones in. I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I don't know. Because echo.
I heard echo
Like
when
it doesn't normally have an echo, so this is new.
I'm not hearing
Ian
you.
was talking.
Oh no, no.
What did I do before?
I'm talking twice.
Oh.
Is
it
there an
still bad?
echo?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, not me. I don't hear an echo.
There's
Everyone else
definitely an
does.
It's
echo.
quiet. Like you gotta like turn it up.
Alright, did that help?
Echo, echo.
Hello.
Hey, that's.
I
Okay,
don't
I think
hear
we're
it
good.
now.
I think it's good.
Okay,
sounds
I
good.
did. I just pushed echo cancellation, so
Lego my
There
ego.
we go.
Oh, okay.
Well.
there we go. We did it.
Megan, that was cute.
Okay. Where were we?
Megan's battling the dog right now. You guys went to the party. You got fucked up. You did karaoke.
Yeah, some of us. I think one person maybe hung over.
Raylo.
Raylo's
Raylo.
for
Raylo's
sure
hung
hungover.
over.
I think he was the only one.
Um,
Everyone else passed their checks.
Yeah.
They moved
Yeah,
up
people want to
my
chime in
engagement.
about their own personal. Oh, I think. Do we pick out dresses? We picked out outfits.
We did.
Super fun.
Some of you did.
You had an outfit.
One of us wasn't invited.
I invited you. You didn't want to come shopping.
That is. You totally said that you figured I didn't want to
After
come.
you said no.
I don't remember if I said. I thought I said no before you did. You said no. Yeah, you said no before that.
It's okay. It's recorded. We can go look. No, it's fine. Cordelia, honestly, she wanted a girls' trip.
Pull it back now.
She wanted a girls' trip, if
Hot
I'm being
4K.
100% honest.
It's fine. Mordecai came prepared with his own suit and bone saw, anyways.
I forgot about that. to think
know,
if there
people
was
want
any
to
other.
talk about their own little
You
end of school
rejected what's her
activities.
face, Lorraine,
Yeah, I told Lorraine, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think that might have been lost in the echo.
and Raylo also ended things with Aurora because apparently no one in this group can commit.
But wasn't it weird? But like, wasn't she like low-key playing him though too? Like at the party, like she was like ignoring him, and he was like trying to
She
be
was trying to make him
all.
jealous. She hit
Oh
on
yeah.
Mordecai.
Yeah, those didn't go well
Oh
for her.
yeah! Oh my God! Okay, yeah. Okay,
She tried to do that with Mordecai, and Mordecai was more concerned with trying to see if he could make Rampart succumb to alcohol poisoning. So science had to be done.
Yeah, by the way, Rampart's liver is very strong.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I mean, it's an elephant man. I figured his limit was up there.
But yeah,
Yeah, and
Aurora got super sloppy drunk because she was trying to make Raylo jealous because she's pissed that he broke up with her.
Embarrassing.
Then she tried to flirt with Josie too.
She did.
Well, Josie did not take it as flirting. She took it as a cry for help. That was a cry.
It could be both.
Yeah. Call out the
Can't
way that
confirm,
she
you
was
could be
broken
both.
up with as well.
Oh my god. The whole like, I'm gonna be gone, but you know, if I come back, maybe we can try again.
Heartbreaking.
Let's see if I wrote down any other major. Josie got us all gifts. That was so fun. I love the gifts. Yeah, Tony overheard that they're moving up my engagement, but no one else knows, which is really fun. Also, for the record, I have shown people that clip of you talking about the party when we get there, being like, why are they having two different parties? And everyone agrees you are by far the funniest person in this campaign, Devin, for the record.
Was it just the moving up of the engagement? Did they also say something about like you having to drop out of school?
I would be dropping out of school and getting married at the end of next year, as opposed to 4 years.
That was a good bit of knowledge I did not remember.
Good chance it's a bit of knowledge I won't remember.
I don't think there's any other major. Oh, Mordecai got a man cave. Or bat cave.
Was that last session or 2 sessions ago? Yeah, I did get
I
a
think it was last.
Really?
Because you got your
yeah.
bat cave, and I wrote down Coco found a golden rocking chair with a grotto lake view under the bleachers. Sure.
Yeah. You kind of inspired me, so I remember.
All right.
But I just wanted to fake smoke cigarettes.
Not real smoke.
No, it's literally just like I
It's
don't
a
know, some
menthanol
sky
cigarette.
and just like
Not the
have a little
menthol.
smoke.
Oh, Coco also drank Loki.
He did.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
low key,
I
high
switched.
key.
Yeah, I switched from cranberry or cucumber water to cucumber vodkas.
Delicious.
Yeah, good times.
All right.
Pretty much everything that happened. Oh, shit.
We shall go ahead and get started then. So, you all find yourselves, you've woken up the next morning in your own respective rooms. Raylo, you find that Dumont has cleaned up the whole house. He's a very good servant, does not get alcohol poisoning. And, you know, everybody's left and gone back to their homes. Everyone else, you find yourselves that you've woken up in Cordelia's mansion, her summer estate again. And I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw for me. And Raylo, you will be making this with a disadvantage.
Sorry, I dumped my water everywhere.
At least it wasn't the Dr. Pepper.
No, so at least there's that.
Got a 14.
I got said a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
I got a 12.
15.
Oh my
Tell me,
god.
tell me you got a nat one.
No, I literally watched the die in slow motion rock between a 20 and a 2.
No, you got a 2?
What I got a 2. I literally saw it and I was like, oh, and I was like,
What's
it
your
was literally
Constitution
that moment
modifier?
in SpongeBob where he rolls the dice and is about to get escalators, and then they just like flop over to whatever eels. That's what that moment was for me.
Well, speaking of eels, if anyone got below a 10, they immediately
Oh, thank
puke
God.
and vomit off the side of their bed.
It's just chunks of cucumber.
Gross.
Hot chunks. Dakin, what did you get? Raylo, can you hear me?
You got a trip to the hospital. How much alcohol do you drink?
Raylo, I can't hear you.
Maybe his brother had to readjust how he was holding the satellite up in the air outside.
Oh yeah.
Well, we shall wait for him to return. All right. You all find yourselves with an invitation to come down to breakfast.
Oh, sounds like he's having
Some mic
trouble.
issues. That's okay, Dakin. We'll wait for you to troubleshoot those. You guys all get down to breakfast. And Cordelia, you find... everybody finds clothes laid out for them, like special dining clothes. And you will see that this is actually a kind of banquet lunch and dinner with Cordelia's family and the royal council.
Great.
So, Cordelia, do you want to explain a little bit about the council in your kingdom and how that works?
Yeah. Oh, no, the echo's back.
Dakin, can you talk though? Nope. So it wasn't that.
Nope.
All right.
I swear it was. His thing's lighting up every time I talk.
You can mute him.
Okay. So the way our kingdom works is it's
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna.
whereas like the other one whereas Raylo's kingdom is very like it's a monarchy. Cordelia's kingdom is more like a council. So we don't have true nobility. Like we don't have a king and queen. We have what would be considered like I think. Let me see what the actual wording I used was. So we've got like the leader of the High Counselor, who's the Chancellor, and then they've got like the person who's like the military leader on the council, and then like the head of magical affairs, the overseer of commerce and trade, and like the High Priestess, and then my dad, who is just like he's part of the High Council. He is just kind of like one of the big people on top. He's just not the person like actually in charge, but he's considered like very influential on the council. He just kind of has his hands in everything. He's not like a specific to one thing. Basically, he's kind of like the right hand man to the chancellor. If that all makes sense at all.
No.
So. I don't know if you need more information than that, I can go into more detail, but I don't want to go overboard.
No, that's pretty good. So you see there Chancellor Victor Lothier, who is the leader of the High Council. You see General Cassius Vane, who is the military, the head of the military leader there. You see Archmage Alera Valenwood, who's the head of magical affairs. You see Lord Marcus Everhart, who oversees commerce and trade. And then Lady Isolde Ravencourt. who's the high priestess. She's like the spiritual leader.
She's like the spiritual leader.
So this is
Come
all
up
the
with all these
council
names?
members. Did who?
Who came up with all these names?
Danny did.
Don't worry about it. I did not actually come up with these names for the record. Something came up with them for me.
Marcus was pretty good. You see this whole council before you, and they are gathered around the table, and they greet, especially you, Cordelia, as you enter. And Cordelia, while these are very like powerful, noble people in your court, they are kind of like aunts and uncles to you. You have grown up with them for a long time. You know, there's a little bit more familiar relationship than formal in terms of that. So it's not like you would address them formally, but there's also like a little bit of like hey kiddo, like kind of a vibe too. So each of you, as you come down to breakfast, you notice that and take Cordelia's cue that she stands and waits for both the high priestess and the chancellor to sit before you sit. So you all sit down for breakfast. Good Cordelia, welcome. I'm so excited for your day today. Are you feeling excited? This is the High Chancellor speaking to you.
Oh, absolutely. You know, who doesn't love a fun party?
Yes. Much more than a party. Today is the symbolism of the union between our two kingdoms. No pressure.
Of course, no pressure.
Wonderful. And they all invite you to sit down to dinner or to breakfast. It's kind of a long table, so kind of like how you're at a big family gathering. You're not necessarily talking to the whole table at once. So they're kind of down on their end of the table talking, and that leaves you guys the ability to talk. I need Josie to make a perception check for me.
Well, I guess I'll fill my goblet with my Dr. Pepper. It's empty of water.
Perception?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
You notice that the general is wearing the same uniform and insignia from the scrying trip that you and Raylo were on.
Does he look like the guy that I saw in the mirror? It's just the same uniform.
He does not look like the guy that you saw.
Okay. Do I see any more of the symbols that was on the uniform anywhere? He told me that it was from her kingdom, right?
Yes, the symbol is kind of like, imagine they're wearing like a suit of armor. There's like a cape, and then like where that cape kind of like meets the armor, that like little medallion thing is like the insignia of their kingdom, of like their logo or their crest of their symbolism. So you infer from this that whoever or wherever Raylo's mother is being kept, it is by the hand of somebody, or it could be the whole army itself, you're not quite sure, but somebody in the military. Does that make sense?
Cool.
Perfect. Everyone else, you see that Cordelia is being showered with flowers, which is traditional for this event. So different members of the court are giving her different flowers. Cordelia, how are you dressed? Are you in your summer or winter or fall?
So I woke up and I was definitely in my summer form, not my winter form anymore.
Perfect. And yeah, you guys are all at dinner, or at breakfast. Is there anything you guys want to discuss, or anything that you guys want to talk about from the night before?
I anyone have any fun last night?
I vomit again.
Oh dear, you hear Chauncey come over with a bucket. Do it again and I'll have to ask you to leave.
Everything is delicious.
Good. Do you need bacon? How about bread?
Bread, toast, no butter, nothing on it.
Yes, to
Nothing.
absorb the liquids, I see.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
I had to turn off the echo. That was the problem. Is it echoing still?
No.
No, not
No, I
that
think
bad.
it's good now. Oh. Never
What?
mind, I heard myself.
Speak, Dakin?
Deacon? Oh, I have him muted.
It doesn't echo when he talks, it echoes when everyone else talks.
I'm not hearing the
Okay,
echo, though.
I'm glad Devin is hearing this too, so I don't think I'm just going
No,
crazy.
I mean, I was hearing the echo, and I
Yeah,
still
I
am,
hear
but it's
you
much
too.
more faint now.
Dakin, are you alive?
Dakin!
Dakin, can you hear me?
Dakin, try turning on
Try not living in
noise
Fort Thomas.
suppression too, to either crisp or standard. Yeah. See if any of this helps.
Good, there's never been any issues before.
Echo cancellation and crisp. That should be default settings. We'll see. See if that helps. All right. Everybody else, yeah. So the party will be later this evening, probably at around 5 or 6 p.m. So anything that you guys would like to do to get ready for the day, you can.
I mean, I think it's not like full wedding, but I do think it's very similar to like the bridal
Hello?
suite where I just have like everyone getting ready in there. Ooh,
Dakin? I heard it
Nope.
for a minute. Sad day.
I just wear it across like this. I can't
Is
give
there
you
anybody
props.
that would like to explore the castle while all these proceedings are going on?
I
Sure.
would love a tour.
Why the hell not?
Yeah, I kind of want to I maybe want to venture out, or somewhere that's at least partially outdoors, to get some fresh air.
On Tailspire, we still happen to be in a garden.
You do indeed. So you guys can go to Tailspire if you would like. I have kind of made up a little bit of a mock garden for the party later today. The interior of the castle is just kind of like more of a facade than it is like an actual interior of the castle. So if you're going to explore the castle, I wouldn't use Tailspire as a reference. But there is a balcony out there, Ian, that you are more than welcome to go and walk if you would like.
Yeah. To the balcony, please.
Perfect. You enter outside and you see this beautiful balcony that kind of stretches along the exterior of the building.
Ooh, pretty.
Here, and it overlooks this beautiful garden, and you see that there's lots of staff getting the garden, ready for the day.
Hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
yep, that's the best yet.
Okay. Hopefully nothing else.
I'm not
All that
hearing any
happened-
echoes.
All that happened was my computer just shut off for some reason, and then I turned it back on.
There we go. All right.
Sometimes that's
Yeah.
all it takes.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, so I was trying to figure everything out. So you guys are all having a brunch, lunch, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
I made a 12.
Good. You do not vomit.
Another one.
And then I'm going to just lay there.
Oh yeah, Sawyer.
I need some bourbon.
Very good, very good. And he pours you a shot.
Thank you. Oh, what the hell happened last night?
Wonderful party, sir. I won the kickstand again. I beat an elephant man.
Oh, duh. Remember when we used to run those scams and hustle everybody? That was fun.
I made a
I don't
lot
think
of
I've ever
money
seen
in
you
those
lose.
days. I've only lost once, and it was to me mother.
I had this horrible dream. I was a bachelor party for my cousin.
Yes, sire, that is a horrible dream. Do you remember what he asked of you today?
Oh. You're not even gonna believe this. He wants he wants me to be he wanted me to be his best man. Can you believe that? Say some kind of speech or something.
Good, so have you been working on the speech, sire?
Oh fuck. I'm just remembering everything.
Yes, that's happening later tonight at the Thistle
fuck.
Spring, or the Blue Blood mansion. So I would get right on that, sire.
Why me?
Because he's a right fat cock-sucking git is what he is.
Whoa.
You shouldn't say those things, Dumas, but thank you.
Have that too.
I saw her, Dumas.
No, for you. You're just quiet. You saw those things, Dumont?
I saw her, Dumas.
Well, yes, Madame Cordelia was here last night at the party. It was also interesting.
Not
Oh yeah.
Cordelia.
Who, sire?
I saw my mother. She's alive.
Now, Master Radar, I know you're in emotional distress right now, but are you sure?
I know it. I saw her. She was distressed. Her breathing was staggered, but it has to be true.
Where did you see her, sire?
I don't know. It was some dungeon or something, but the guard that was guarding her, he had Avencian garbs.
Oh dear, it's a serious accusation there.
No. And again, I'm too late. I failed. This wedding is gonna happen, and I can do nothing. I have no idea where my mother is. But that little tiny lead. And I need her help more than ever. Because I have no idea what to do next.
Well, Master, what we do next is we play the game.
Yeah.
You need to get to that castle to see if you can find any details. So the best thing you can do is play the part. Whatever the prince is planning, And however Avencier is involved, you can rest assured they're probably one and the same.
The council, too. I've never trusted them.
Yes, well, politics do be politicking.
Fill up my flask.
Boo.
I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna say.
Good. Mister, might I suggest water?
No. You may not.
Oh, okay. He's gonna splash you in the face with a bucket of water.
If you're gonna do that, Dumont, please warn me next time.
I tried to, sire, and you said no, so I just did it anyways. Please sober up, and then he's gonna leave the room.
I'm gonna grab a bottle. What time is it, and what time does the party start?
I'm gonna say it's probably about like what time you would probably wake up. It's probably around noon. We're gonna say the party starts at around 5.
Okay. I'm gonna go to my bedroom. Put out some clothes. If I notice anything,
Give me a perception check or investigation.
15 investigation.
You can tell that somebody wasn't in your room, but that somebody was in the West Wing last night.
Okay. I'll go check it out.
You head into the library, and you can see that there are several books turned open.
Anything taken?
Don't believe so. But lots of books about the Raven Queen, or at least references to the Raven Queen that have been etched out.
I'm already familiar with that, right?
Yeah. Somebody was just looking at those books.
I'll head into my room.
You see that there's
almost
also
has,
a
like-
note that was on the door to the West Wing.
Okay. What does the note say?
It says, "I'm sorry for everything. Please don't talk to me. I'm just a waste of space. Aurora."
Oh shit. Add that to another part of my list of shit I fucked up on. Fuck. I'll go into my room. My room was magically locked. A
Yeah,
simple
everything in the
lock. It's a
West
simple
Wing
enchantment.
was magically locked.
So I
So
open
whoever
it up.
made it into the West Wing, and no, Aurora didn't make it into the West Wing, so this door was like on the outside of the West
Yeah.
Wing.
I go into my room, and what was a bedroom looks like it's now been conjoined with whatever room was left of it that was knocked down. There's not even a bed in there. I haven't slept in this place for years. All that's in there, really, there's a lot that's in there. There's some drawers, there's some cabinets, there's closets, sure. But in the middle, there's a practice training dummy, a wooden one that I practice fencing on. Everything else is just piles and piles of scrolls, an alchemical table, books and spells, I've been working on and focusing on. And basically, it's a lab / training area. And it's huge. It doesn't look like it would be, but it's like the size of a house. And then I will go to my closet. I'll dust off my proper Dracukaiban robes, ceremonial robes in the colors of red and white, gold lining. And then behind it in the closet, in a compartment, I'll grab a book, an old fairy tale from my childhood, and I'll pocket it. I'll put it in my waistcoat. Then I'll drink about 5 shots and start stumbling to the stagecoach that's supposed to take me to the city first, where I can go out and think, and then eventually to the party.
Perfect. Make another Constitution saving throw at disadvantage for me.
It's gonna be another 12 if I roll higher than this. Oh, not 20, so 12.
You do not throw up. Perfect. So, with that, Cordelia, you and the rest of your party are getting ready. Actually, Kokomi, you find yourself out on this beautiful garden terrace, and you oversee the garden. You see there's a bunch of coworkers getting banquet tables and feast tables set up. The air is very crisp and clean, and almost a little stinging, just because of how overly sensitive to light and stimuli you are. This is the first time that you've probably drunken heavily ever in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, she... Which spell did I use?
Need to hear this.
All yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend to be smoking a cigarette again. And I'd be like, ugh, this air is way too crisp. There's too much noise. I don't feel very pretty. I'm not feeling very perfect right now. I'm feeling just sick. I'm gonna take a deep inhale.
Give me a Constitution saving throw as you exhale.
Shoot.
Oh wait, right. Is the cigarette lit?
No, it's like it's there's nothing there.
Oh,
LOL. Okay, that's the case. Then don't worry about it.
Okay, no, yeah.
I was
It's
gonna
just
see
like
how well
I
you
don't know,
cough.
I don't know if we can count it as like thaumaturgy or something where
Yeah.
wait. So Kokomi's just pantomiming a cigarette right now?
Yeah.
yeah, and using like thaumaturgy to just like have a little bit of smoke coming from my fingers.
Madam, there's no smoky. Oh.
Is there a problem? Yeah, it like stops immediately. Do I look like someone who would break the rules?
No, madam. Are you alright? This is like one of the wait staff.
Get me a vodka cucumber right now. Please.
Please. At least you said
Give me
please.
an intimidation check.
I don't know where the fuck my guy went. Where are you? Little guy. I guess I'm using this one. Intimidation. Okay. Load. Okay. 16.
He leaves, and right away there's a small little like cocktail bar. He just gives you like what would be the equivalent of like a shot of Everclear, some club soda, and a bunch of cucumber.
Thank you very much. Where was Raylo?
Raylo's in his part of the kingdom.
The echo is back also.
Well, might have to deal with it tonight just because I'd rather have Dakin talk than.
No, it's okay. I just muted him.
Wait, hold up.
Sorry, Deacon. I wanted to see if I could like feel Raylo's essence of him drinking while I'm drinking.
Give me an insight check, DC 22.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Okay, I pressed echo cancellation again.
This-
That was the thing that.
This is possible. I have a +3, so I
Right.
need a 19.
I think the
Well-
echo stopped, so I think you're good now.
Okay,
Okay.
hopefully it doesn't cancel out everything else.
What did you get in that one? You go, you take a sip of the alcohol in the club, and you sit there and you're like, oh, I wonder where, and all of a sudden just more vomit comes out over the balcony, and it falls onto some poor little servant's head who's trying to set up a tent.
I'm like, I wonder.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of everyone, I expected this from Coco the least.
That's why it's great.
Crying. The way it landed on the 1 too is just like it was a very solid 1. Oh God. Okay.
All right. Mordecai and Josie. You guys said you wanted to explore the castle. Are you hoping to explore the castle together or separately? And Tony, did you want to be in on this or?
You guys can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be
I
right
wanted-
back.
I wanted to talk to Cordelia.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that first because I do think that Mordecai and Josie's thing's going to take longer. So, Tony, you knock on her door.
Did my dad like your dad's gift? That's a totally normal thing that dads do for friends' dads.
Yeah, I'm sure that they loved it.
Great.
So I was just wondering when the toasts were supposed to be tonight.
Would I know that?
Yes.
I'm assuming like not at the beginning, kind of like in the middle when like the party really gets going.
Sweet. Okay. So when do you want me to give mine?
I didn't think you were what your toast?
Yeah, like, do you want me to go like before all the important people or after to kind of like wrap everything up, or like somewhere in the middle? Like, what were you thinking?
I didn't really ask anyone to do a toast, if I'm being honest. That's not really my kind of. I'm not
It's
really.
an engagement party. There's gonna be some toast.
Yeah, but that's more like the groom's side.
Cordelia, you are able to give toasts.
I'm fully aware.
I from the look at me from the balcony's like toast.
All of the bread in your system, Ian, is on that poor man's head.
What were you trying to give a toast about, if I can ask? They're just really strict, so we just like to pre-approve them, you know?
Well, yeah, since our families are gonna be working together, I figured that you would want me speaking at important events of yours.
I mean, I try to keep, business away from my personal life, but I didn't. When did we start working together? Did I miss something?
Shh.
Why do I feel like you actually put your finger on my
Yes, for sure. I know, but it's like I get what this is about.
Great, because I don't.
You're nervous. Totally understand. I've been to so many weddings, let me tell you. They can be a handful. I know,
this
with
isn't a
everything
wedding,
happening.
right?
Yeah, I know, clearly, but you're nervous for a lot of reasons, I'm sure.
Sure.
I will take this decision away from you so that you don't have to worry about it. I'll know the right time. Have a good rest of your day.
Go
I'll see you
for it.
later.
Fine. I approve. You have my permission. If anyone asks, say that I said it was okay. Go for it.
I was gonna say that anyways. Have a good one.
Tony, give me an insight check.
19.
I'm back.
You can tell Cordelia is very nervous.
And got a sixth sense about these things.
Okay, great. Well, I'm just gonna keep getting ready for my engagement party by myself, I guess. I'll see y'all later. Unless you want to stay. I mean, if you don't want to, it's totally fine.
You want me to stay?
No, only if you want to stay. If you don't want
On
to
a
stay, that's
19,
fine.
she wants you to stay.
Okay, I'll stay.
Okay, great. And I just immediately have so much champagne just there.
Mimosas. Lots of mimosas.
Absolutely.
All right. Mordecai and Josie. Mordecai, are you going to be exploring the castle with Josie, or do you want to explore separately?
I did figure I'd just be going along for a ride here, but so Josie, unless you wanted to go off on your own, I'm happy to tag along.
However you want to do it. It's
I also have like no ulterior motive with this. I just want to explore the castle.
neither do I.
Yeah,
What kind of rooms does the castle normally have? Is there like a dungeon or a treasury, like a vault?
So this is kind of where the building that you guys are going to be in is the building that's kind of like the it's where all of the council meets when they are off doing council work. So there's offices for each of the councilmen and members of the council in this building. There isn't like a dungeon that's like held in a separate facility, but there probably is some kind of a basement, maybe even like a royal armory or treasury that might be attached to it, but that information isn't like necessarily freely given in terms of where do we keep all the money for the kingdom, or where do we keep all of the important documents, so probably a good chance you can find it here, but you'll have to let the rolls be your guide on that one. But there's at least offices for all of the different council members, and they're, just so you know, everybody's kind of popping in and out of different places and rooms as they're getting ready. So some of the council members are like doing important discussions, but they might be in like a boardroom setting, kind of like the kitchen or the breakfast that you came down to. And this is Cordelia's summer estate, but it is a state-owned building. It's not like this is like her family's generational building. It's kind of like, because her father is in the office that he is, they are permitted to stay here. Kind of like how Buckingham Palace in London isn't like owned by the Queen's family, but they are permitted to stay there because of their rank and title. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know. Does you want to see if there's anything we can steal or information we can dig up? I don't know for what purpose, but
Okay. Yeah, I think just in your head, because I think that would be a little stealthier. I'll just let you know, like, hey, I'm just looking for like, just general documents and paperwork and stuff. There's something that I'm looking for that I can't tell you about just yet. Um, yeah, but if we find it, maybe I can help you piece it together.
I mean, I don't know what you'd be helping me piece together when I don't know what you're looking for, but I'm down to look for dirt where it's
Yeah,
useful.
yeah. I
Or,
guess anything on Cordelia and Raylo that I can find. Um,
mm,
or,
utilitarian, I like it.
maybe things about other kingdoms. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting stuff here, so
I guess we should make our way to the council hall, find an
Making
office,
my way.
a vacant office.
perfect.
Yeah. Are you gonna pass without a trace or any of that stuff?
Are we just like walking around right now?
Right now, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna preemptively just like subtly cast Pass Without a Trace then.
Perfect.
Cool.
You make your way to the chamber quarters, or not really the chamber quarters, but the office quarters of all the councilmen. And you can see that there is a magic lock on all of the councilmen's doors. But there is a little bit of hubbub around this hallway, as different servants are coming in and out of different halls and banquet rooms to try and get the preparations made. You also see different council members that are walking by, and they seem to use a special phrase or passcode to get into their offices.
Awesome.
Is it Elven language?
Make a perception check.
Guidance. Oh wait, no, I can't because I'm concentrating. Never mind.
I got a 16.
It is Elven.
Rosie, do you know Elven by chance? I don't think I do.
I know. Yeah, I know Elvish. Elven, Elvish.
Any chance you could pick up what they're saying?
Can I try to listen in?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Great. That. 4, 6. 15.
If you get close enough, you could probably hear them, but you would have to hear them going into the office. So it kind of just depends on what office you're trying to get into.
Great. So I know that Cordelia's dad is on the council, correct?
Yes.
Do I know if like where he stands like hierarchy wise in that? Like is he like most important or more important, or do I know that somebody else might be? I don't know if I would have picked that up in the short time.
So it's kind of like, and Danny, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I imagine it kind of like separate but equal roles. So nobody on the council is higher than one another except for the Grand Chancellor.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm from a democratic city. I know that that's what they say, but is that what it really is like?
It's like Tyson was saying, where the chancellor is like the voice, but everyone on the rest of the council has like kind of equal say.
As far as like the backwoods of politics go, I'd probably say her father is second or third in power.
Absolutely.
Probably third, because I would think that it would be the chancellor and then the religious leader. And then it's probably splitting hairs between her father and the general in terms of depending on what the situation is, whose voice would lend.
And Kydovia's king is also a member of the council as well.
Yes, he is.
Do they have an office here?
They do have an office here.
Ooh.
Is that king here right now?
He is not. They have not arrived yet.
Ooh.
You imagine that because the king's son is going to be the engagement beneficiary, he's probably arriving with that royal procession.
Sure.
And to be honest with you, and you guys would all know this too, his position on the council is kind of more of like a performative alliance kind of a thing. He's not super involved in the day-to-day activities that the council would be in terms of their own kingdom's affairs, but he's on the council as a sign of good faith, just like there's a designated member, the High Chancellor is in the royal court of.
He is. The High Chancellor is definitely in the royal court. And if Danny, if you disagree, your father is actually substituted many times when the Chancellor is not available.
I mean, I'm good with that if Tyson is.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense to me. In fact, I would even think that probably because Cordelia is being married to the king, her family would be included in the royal court activities as well as soon as that's made official. So, like, after today, they would be also honorary members of the royal court. It's kind of a way of like
Great.
these two governing systems way of like governing without apartheid. So it's like allowing the kingdoms to remain in their traditions but be one united front as like a military and a power in the greater broader world. So kind of like how the United Kingdoms operate in like.
Yeah, that's kind of how we rebased it. Yeah.
So like Scotland and Wales gets to remain its cultural independence, but when it comes to affairs of the nation, it's defaulted to like the United Kingdom rule, which is the British family. So it's kind of how it works in this. So he does have an office there, just like technically there are quarters that are available to the court members in the castle that Raylo's kingdom comes from. So
Okay.
Castle Kaiben.
Castle Kaiben.
Nice.
Mordecai, what do you think?
Well, I know he's probably. I guess if he's probably not that high, I don't know. Maybe we check out the. See if we can bring it to that king's office. See if there's anything going on there. I mean, I don't know.
don't have any
What are you looking for? So, like, is there anything you can tell me about what you're looking for that might allow me to help weigh in on this?
more stuff about Raylo's kingdom and
Well, sure.
yeah.
Then I might be in
I
that king's office.
I think it would be more pertinent to, I mean, I don't know, because that's connected to Raylo, and I only know so much. I guess it's kind of a draw between Cordelia's father's office and I don't know. What I can do is go invisible and get close enough to try to hear what they're saying. As
Sure.
far as passwords go.
Pick an office, and I'll follow your lead.
Okay. This is gonna drop pass without a trace. I'll have to recast it. So I'm gonna go invisible and try to get near the offices to see if I can hear the passcodes that they're saying.
I'm gonna look casual.
Give me a stealth roll, Ray or Mordecai, or a performance roll if you're gonna perform being casual.
Oh, that's much better, I think. Yeah, I'll do that. I got a 16.
Perfect. Without whistling, you're whistling. Josie, which office are you gonna go try and listen to?
Fuck. I guess the only, because you said that his Raylo's kingdoms. So, what's the cousin's name?
Zato.
Zato. So Zato's father isn't here yet, so there won't be anyone going in and out of his office.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to Cordelia's father's office first and see if I can hear anything.
Perfect. You see Cordelia's father as he enters into the office, and you are able to hear the passphrase that he uses to get in. I won't make you roll for that.
Okay. Can I hear any others while I'm over here? Just.
You see, at the end of the hall is the high priestess, and she's talking with the general, and they are making their way to the general's office.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there and see if I can hear that one as well.
Give me a perception check.
You wild shape?
No, I'm invisible. All right, that's not bad.
Okay, that's good too.
That is a
She's a little
14.
fly on the wall. What'd you hear?
14.
You get a partial phrase as they enter into their office.
Okay. Do I know enough Elvish to put together what it is?
Make a wisdom or an insight check.
Okay. Okay, dope. You're going Suda. Okay, that's a 13 plus 6 is
18.
19. Oh, 18? 18.
Or, no. Yeah, no, 19.
19, okay. Math. Don't
You
make me do math.
definitely can make a very highly educated guess. Like, you probably feel very confident in what that phrase could be.
Okay.
However, they are occupied as well as Cordelia's father currently in their offices.
Can I hear what's going on in the general's office? Can I hear what they're talking about?
Yeah, give me another perception check to listen in.
In Mordecai's head, you'll hear it. Hang on just a second. I got information. I gotta. There's people in there. That's not good.
Guys, in the meantime, is there like, I don't know, some sort of central feature to this room, a fountain, a lighting fixture, something of interest that might draw people's attention, perhaps?
Yeah, there's a giant fountain in the middle of this room that's, this beautiful water feature.
What's, okay, I'm gonna go up to it, and I want to find an inconspicuous spot to carve a little, with my finger and a nail, to carve a little symbol into it.
Give me an investigation roll.
And
then you're going to give me a stealth check, too, to see if you don't get caught. Meg, what did you roll?
11.
You can hear that they are talking about, like, business of the kingdom. The only word that you've made out is the end of the summer.
Interesting. And this is the general for this kingdom that we're in.
Yes, this is the same person who has the same insignia and armor that is similar to what you saw in the vision.
Awesome. Okay.
All right, Mordecai.
So the investigation check was a nat 20, and the stealth was a 21.
You succeed with flying covers. You can carve whatever you want in this
Okay.
fountain.
I'm gonna carve the sigil of Tiamat into this. A tiny little Tiamat sigil into this.
Perfect. The symbol of Tiamat is now carved into the fountain.
I couldn't find a canonical one, but I'll let y'all. Tiamat is a multi-headed dragon within the Hells. In case y'all don't know.
For why?
Do you worship Tiamat? Oh, okay.
That makes it worse.
He's playing games. All right. Mordecai, is there anything else you would like to do?
Are there any ranking officials here that I recognize from like the front? Like, are there any? I know when we were in the garden, you listed off a bunch of people whose names I have forgotten by now.
You had seen also Cordelia's father, the general, and the high priestess enter into their offices. You do not see the high chancellor, and you do not see anyone else. Well, roll that 20 for me. Tell me if you get odds or evens. Or roll a d20 for me.
I got an odd.
You see that the head of commerce, Lord Marcus, Mark. Just kidding. Marcus Everhart is kind of walking the council with his
first of his name.
with his compatriots, like his entourage.
Is he within earshot? I just want to hear what they're talking about.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I want to see how the finances of the kingdom are doing. I got a 15.
You can hear them talking about how they are going to be. They are working with the treasurer of the court systems to try and figure out a better trade path between the two kingdoms. So they're kind of working on the logistics of their trade proposal. They want to basically expand a highway between the two kingdoms. Right now, it's kind of a little treacherous getting between the two kingdoms. There's like some sketchy woods on a road, so they want to try and make it a little bit more safe. To try and encourage more.
This is the problem with city councils, is that they think that widening the roads will help when really it's public transportation. Anyways,
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the 405 of fucking Bellevue. Holy shit. what a
Okay,
terrible
can I
road.
also just say, though, that the freeway systems in Washington are the worst freeway systems I've ever been in, where there's like only 2 lanes going each direction in most of the freeway areas?
They've grown now. Most of them are 3 to 4 lanes.
That's still
They
not
keep
enough. I mean,
expanding it.
I'm not LA
No.
status of like 12-lane highways, but we definitely have 8-lane highways here in Phoenix, and they're still not enough.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm going to
so-
say Phoenix just has one of the best highway systems out there as someone who has lived in many parts of the country.
Look, so the trouble
Phoenix
with
is fantastic.
the greater Seattle area is that most of it is on a narrow isthmus. So there's not much land available, and then you have the lake, and then another lake. Well, yeah, Bellevue is on a narrow isthmus, and Seattle's also on a much narrower isthmus. So expanding them is really difficult. Apparently, in the 90s, there was a proposition by the Fed to give us money to create our own light rail system back then, which we turned down, which we voted in 2016, so we're like 20 years behind. But that's why our roads kind of are crazy here.
I also think your city planner took a bowl of wet spaghetti and threw it on the map and said, "This is the
Oh, yeah.
roads. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the city planning guide."
Oh yeah, Tangletown. I remember learning to drive through Tangletown. That's not fun. Through Green Lake area, that's terrible.
Yeah, there's an area in Federal Way that the road goes both north, south, east, and west.
Yeah.
So,
Look, it's the product of several old timey logging and mining towns growing until they became one amorphous blob. of
you're
bullshit.
not wrong, but also, as somebody who came from a grid system, terrible. Terrible.
Fair enough. They all of those individual cities at some point had their own grid system. And they made sense within their own microcosm. But as they grew together, it didn't work as well.
All right.
Anyways, that's enough of we can stop talking about Seattle roads. Trust me, they're a headache. I know.
Beautiful, gorgeous, some of the best scenery I've ever seen. Especially on that drive out by Enumclaw. But yeah, not a fan of inner city travel. But all right, so that's basically what they're talking about. Is basically a roadway expansion to try and create more commerce between the two kingdoms.
Okay. From their tones, does it sound like they have stake in this? Like, is it just a the day-to-day minutia of their planning, or are they like, holy fuck, if we don't do this, we're screwed? If we don't achieve this, we're screwed.
Give me an insight check.
I got a 13.
You get the sense that they very much need this to happen.
Hmm.
Oh, shit.
Have they said or indicated anything that would prevent this from happening, other than the wedding?
It sounds like dealing with Raylo's kingdom is not the easiest, is what you're gathering. It's like, and the reason being is that, and you can get this too, you're talking about two places that have two completely different ideologies about governance and two completely different ideologies about what projects or things are important. You know what I'm saying?
Cordelia's country is run by a council. Do they have a king and queen?
No. They foregone their king and queen a long time ago.
Okay.
So now
Okay.
it's just oligarchy.
Less about the rich. They are, I think, voted positions, not like appointed positions.
Mm.
But it is definitely, it's kind of more like Raylo's kingdom and what they care about. Like, they have a duty to their people, just like the kings of the past kind of had a duty to their people. Like, they need people to create the wealth of the nation. But it's not like they care about them in the same way that a political constituent who needs their votes cares about them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So you are trying to convince a king and queen who have all the wealth of the nation to do something that would benefit not just their kingdom but another kingdom and allocate resources to that. So like that's kind of where you're like getting like the reason why he's like a little trepidatious is because he's trying to figure out a way to convince the king to make it matter to the royal courts. It's kind of like they're trying to figure out the diplomatic angle to make it so that they can see the benefit between the two kingdoms.
I see. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for later.
I don't want this to take forever, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna, if Mordecai wants to go invisible, I will make him invisible. Do you want to be invisible?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna make him
At
invisible.
your own cost or your own risk.
Yeah.
As you turn
no.
invisible, you also see, Meg, that the general and the high priestess are leaving their office.
Okay. I'm going to, but right before they come out, I'm gonna make him invisible and I'm gonna wild shape into like a fly, and I'm gonna like beeline for the office and tell him like, here's our chance.
What do you want me to do?
Let's go in and see what we can find, maybe.
Do you want me to stand guard, maybe?
Uh,
And let you know if they come back?
if you would like, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they're going to be concerned about a fly in their office. I don't know how often that happens. Like, do you get what I'm putting down here?
Yeah.
Listen, I'll stand out here. If I see them, I'll knock on them, and if I have to, I'll use my silver invisible tongue to delay them. Am I able to end the invisibility on my own?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Meg, you make it into the office.
Okay.
You see that there is lots of battle maps. There's like a little table too with like the map of like some military strategy and stuff like that going on. It's important to note the kingdom is not at any current war. It just seems like it's like a troop movement amongst its barracks inside the kingdom itself.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess I just want to like search through any of the paperwork again just to see if I see anything about Cordelia or Raylo or the name that I had heard him Raylo say.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Okay, that's a 15 plus 0, so 15.
Do you still have student die? You could always use those too.
Oh, yes, I will do that. Perfect. Oh, that's a 3. I'm gonna use some more. Let's see if I get it. And then a 4. So that's like 21, I think.
You find lots of interesting information.
Okay.
You find one that upon Cordelia and the Prince's union, as part of the terms of their arrangement, the armies will converge into one army.
Of both kingdoms, like all the army?
Yeah. So rather than the king ruling separately with the council, the king would be the supreme commander of the army. But as part of the arrangement, the high general would be the first in command outside of that.
What? Okay.
You also find a interesting painting. This painting is of all of the high-ranking military members, and you notice a very familiar face. It's the same face as the guard that you saw in the scrying session.
Okay.
The last thing you find that's interesting is you find a copy of the same book that you guys found in the swamp of the Bloodlord.
Oh shit.
Wait. Shit, I rolled. Ugh.
Okay.
That's pretty much everything that you find of interest in the office, unless you're like looking for like specifically like certain military strategies or specifically like.
Now, do I see anything that points to that place that I saw him? The guard and Rayla's mom?
Not in this office here. You don't
Okay,
think
I
that
didn't
that
think
would
so.
be a document that you would find either.
Okay, and this was just in the general's office, correct? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna skedaddle out of here. Fuck. So I think what I will tell Raylo is I found a lot of
Mordecai?
Sorry, Mordecai. I found a lot of interesting information in there. But specifically, do you remember that book, The Bloodlord, that we found in the swamp?
Yeah.
There was a copy
Very,
of
very
it in
well.
there?
What?
There's a copy of I don't know how. Do you think they're involved?
Well, I don't think that's a coincidence, considering they spent all year terrorizing us. Or trying to.
No,
They're trying.
it's a very specific thing. That's
Okay, so that's the general, right? We should keep an eye on him for that one.
Based on what I saw, I think I need to get into her dad's office next.
Okay.
Okay,
let's do it. As far as this general goes, okay, so hang on. Let's go back on this. Found the Bloodlord book. What else did you find?
So I guess once Cordelia and Zato get married, the armies are going to converge, and it sounds like the king is going to be like the High King now. And that feels crazy, right? Like when two kingdoms come together, normally it's like...
No, the crazy
to clarify,
part is...
it is just militaristically.
Okay.
Wait, but Tyson, didn't you say something about the general being second in command to all of that? Or did I mishear you?
I would say that the ranking order would be like so let me explain a little bit further. What the document that you saw, Megan, is saying is that the armies are going to become one. So no longer will there be two independent armies that will have to like negotiate militarily. And the reason they're trying to do this based on the documentation is to streamline strategy. Rather than having to go through back and forth between these two kingdoms, different systems, it would make more sense for them to be one army and to put that under the king's charge. So essentially, what's happening is they're getting rid of the office of the military leader on the board, and they're putting that power to whoever the king is of the other king.
So
the the power held would be the king's, but it would also be directly under the master of war in the council of
So
the
basically,
kingdom.
what's happening is that right now there's a master, there's a counselor of war on the council and the king. The counselor of war is the general of war is now going underneath the king in terms of power. So it's kind of consolidating the military underneath the king itself. So kind of how in the United States, right? Technically, the president is the commander in chief of the army, and the generals report to them. That's kind of what they're trying to do. It is kind of crazy because these armies have fought for too long, but that's not necessarily a red flag in the terms of like there is a political reason that makes sense about why they're doing this. Does that make sense? It's an interesting tidbit that you're realizing because up until this point they have operated as two independent armies that, if you were in Cordelia's kingdom, you only respond to the generals of Cordelia's kingdom. You would not, if Raylo's highest ranking general came and told you to do something, you go tell him to kick sand.
Right.
So in this essence, they're just streamlining it and making it one united military so that if there was ever a time of war, it would be a more efficient army.
Okay.
What happens if they start fighting again?
That's a great question. I don't think that they are planning on that contingency happening. They're working together. So that's like an interesting tidbit in that, like, the king now, it basically gives the king more power. Instead of it being like a performative role on the Grand Chancellor or the court, it is now an actual important role because they would be the ones making the militaristic decisions of what the army does.
Dakin, I can't remember. Is the king your father, or is he not blood?
He's my uncle.
He's your uncle. Okay. Hey Josie, we should figure out if I'm gonna assume that Josie has relayed this to Tyson.
Yeah.
Josie, we should probably ask Raylo to see if he could dig into his king and see if there's a Bloodlord book, because what this is telling me is that the cult of the Bloodlord is about to get an army. Might be about to get an army on their in their pocket. So we might want to confirm whether or not this king is what his intention or what his skeletons are, so to speak.
Do we still want to check out the other two offices, or do we want to get out of here?
If you want to do it, that's on you. Go for it. I'll keep guard.
Perfect. I'm going to actually let you guys talk amongst yourselves for probably about 5 minutes. I have to pee so badly. So
I also use the restroom.
I will be right back.
Okay.
What the fuck?
That's interesting because if the king has control over the army and your chancellor is second, they're in the counts. I'm not gonna say anything yet. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll be 100% honest, guys. I gave Tyson like names and roles. He's come up with the rest of this stuff.
We've just given him information about lore. We just given him lore.
Like he's the one doing most of the work. It is not us coming up with this. He is incredibly impressive.
Do any of you guys watch Dimension 20 at all?
Oh,
yes.
We started watching A Crown of Candy.
Yes! I'm trying to get Dakin to watch that right now.
So just fair warning as well.
That is probably my favorite
I'm
campaign
watching Legends of
It's so good.
Adventurous.
Yeah. Crown of Candy, so good.
Danny,
I love it.
I'm messaging you real quick.
Oh, great. What episode are you guys on?
I think 4 or 5. It's before shit hits the fan. It's before they have to leave Kamada.
Oh, this campaign is so good. You guys are gonna love it. I need you to message me just as you react to stuff.
I've watched it, so I'm like sitting there biting my nails. Like,
okay. I need you to tell me how Tyson reacts.
100%. I'm like, we have to keep watching, and he's like, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like, but
like, wait, what? No.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Crown Candy?
Yeah.
It's my favorite Dimension 20 campaign.
It's good. I'm not like uninterested in it. My attention span is not like a 4-hour long.
It's my struggle watching these with Jody.
I'm a slow burn kind of a person when it comes to that.
He's on his phone, and I'm like poking him, like, this
Yeah,
is
it's hard.
important.
Critical Role is hard sometimes. It's so good, but they're so long. And I did finish the entire campaign 2, but campaign 3 has been so hard.
That's also the campaign of like the most side quests and the most like erroneous
I
things
know.
to the plot, so I don't blame you
Campaign
for that.
2 was perfect, man.
But yeah, so I'm not uninterested in A Crown of Candy. I find it interesting. I also love like all the food puns. That's like probably actually
Oh my God, it's so fun.
favorite thing about that setting. But yeah, when I say it's like 11, 12:30 at night and I want to go to bed, it's not because I'm uninterested in the campaign. All right.
A likely story.
Yes, Megan, go ahead and roll investigation in those other offices.
You're muted, Megan.
Yeah, sorry, there was an echo. I was like, close the door.
Oh.
Do you want me? Okay, just back to back, like for both offices or for both offices.
Do the first office. Which office are you going into right now? So far, you've only
Whichever
heard the
one.
password of her father's and the general's.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into Cordelia's father's. Do Zato and his father still aren't here?
No.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's so much freaking better. Okay. 24.
Is there anything of interest that you're looking for in particular?
Same thing. Looking for anything with Cordelia, Raylo, the name that I heard mentioned before, and then...
The only thing of interest that you find here is you see that there is documents kind of reinforcing what Tony saw earlier, that it is the decision of the High Chancellor in conjunction with the King that have decided that so typically the engagement goes through 3-year period, where this is the engagement dinner is kind of the first year of the kickoff. So even though Cordelia and the kingdom have been destined or arranged to be married since birth, this is like the first event that makes it official. It's kind of like these ceremonial, like today's event is the ceremonial announcement. So now it is real between the two kingdoms, that even though everybody knows this has been supposed to happen, now this is official. Like on the annals of history, this is what will be recorded, that on this date and at this time, in these kingdoms, Cordelia, Blue Blood is wed to Zato, Sabo, something Kaiban.
Raku Kaiba.
Yes.
Zato Kaiba?
Something Kaiban, I like it.
It's Zato.
Zato.
By the way.
Yes. So like this is official now, like on a document. So like, just like to like an arranged marriage in like India, they know for a long time they're arranged, but there is an engagement announcement and an engagement party. Like it is an official celebration. So that's what this is.
It just usually takes longer with elves.
The next engagement party is going to be, there is 2 events. There is one that is like Cordelia's Kingdom's event, which is like a ceremonial symbolism of their kingdom's democracy. And then there's also a ceremonial symbolism of the royal court. So those events usually take place one after another, so that at the end of the 3 years, that's when the wedding begins. What you find, Josie, is a document stating that they want to combine those 2 events at the end of next summer. So that at the beginning of next summer, so that at the end of the summer, the wedding will take place, making their matrimony official. So it's almost like they're taking what would have been a 3-year time block and condensing it into 1 year. But there isn't any stated or declared reason as to why they are doing this. But it is an agreement between the High Chancellor and the King, Zato's father, that has proposed this claim. And even though the High Chancellor isn't blood relative of Cordelia's, he is the governing official of the kingdom. So he kind of gets to decide that as well. So Cordelia's father has the paperwork and is aware of it. but has not obviously told Cordelia that is the plan.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll piece out of here. And then, is there like a gap in the door, or like, do I know if there's a window outside or any other way to get into the office of the other?
There is a window outside.
Okay.
The window is locked.
And I do not have Mage Hand. Okay. I don't want this to take any more time, so I will probably just tell Mordecai kind of what I found so he knows, because he's been watching out, and say, hey, I don't know if they've noticed we've gone yet. I don't know if you want to wait for Zato and his father, if we should skedaddle.
I'm down to head back. I think I've gotten all I need from this.
Okay.
Perfect. You head back. You head, both of you, back to the chamber rooms, and you see Tony and Cordelia very much buzzed on mimosas. Tony's even painting their nails, which is something that you have not seen Tony ever do, but is very much
Tony.
like...
Tony's nails are always done. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, then Tony is definitely taking the lead and making Cordelia's nails the most extra they've ever been.
I love it.
Hey, Coco, are you okay?
I just have I still am holding the glass of the vodka cucumber. And I'm like, ugh, this is not great. I want to drink this, but I keep throwing up.
Okay.
Maybe we could switch her to mimosas. Do you think that would help?
Oh, can I put cucumber in it?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Give me a Constitution save with advantage.
No, do disadvantage. That's such a gross flavor. Do it with disadvantage.
I'm gonna dump the cucumber.
The cucumber gives her advantage.
I was thinking that champagne was less hard than vodka, but...
Oh, yeah.
I got a 3.
Mixing
with
champagne
advantage?
with vodka?
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah,
Okay,
I was like, you rolled a 2 and a 3?
11.
You don't throw up. You beat the DC 10 check.
We'll take it.
I take it down. I'm like, oh my god. That was amazing. Now this is a party I can get behind.
I'm immediately I'm gonna pull my flask out of my jacket and just hand it to Coco without saying anything and trying to gesture.
Mark, are you drinking with us? Oh my god, please say yes.
Yes.
Enable.
Sweet.
Coco, drink my blood whiskey.
I'll pour it into the...
Coco, are you okay? Is something going on here? I'd rather do anything than get ready, so I'm like...
I'm gonna like pretend to smoke again and be like, I just feel great, you know? What do you mean what's the matter? I have honestly have never felt like this before, and honestly I think I get it.
I think it's really good to feel that way. I think it's really good. Take another shot of your whiskey.
What?
I want everyone to make an insight check, and I want Coco to make a deception check at disadvantage.
I'm not trying to be deceptive. I'm drunk.
Yes.
You said insight?
Yeah, deception is just the closest thing to...
I got a 24.
I got a 15.
I rolled a 19.
I got a 19.
Everybody can tell that Coco is acting weird.
I got a 24.
On a 24, you could tell Coco is like a little like
It's really weird.
A little split personality is going on right now. Compared to the Coco that you met at the beginning of the year to this Coco.
Yeah.
I think Mordecai's interested in cultivating this split. Not necessarily one or the other, but specifically the split.
Did something happen, like with you and Lorraine or something? Did Cortelius do something? I'll fight him.
Did you break your oath?
No. I take offense that you think I'm not pretty and perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say that. Here, as an apology, please have some more of my blood whiskey.
Thank you. I hand it back.
Tony, I'm gonna pull out an imaginary cigarette. Like, you got a light?
I'm gonna you know how they like use like the I don't know, the burning tip to like light the other one. Yeah, I'm gonna like do that, but with my fingers.
I get really concerned for a second that you guys are actually smoking, and then I'm like, oh no, never mind. You can keep going.
I'm like, yeah, I just, you guys are great. I can just be myself and have a good time. And we're having a wedding. Oh my god. Crazy.
I feel like I need to make this very clear. Today is not a wedding.
You're gonna be queen! Oh my god!
What they keep telling me.
Yeah.
I just down the rest of my mimosa that I have in my head.
So
pour
I'm not
another
getting,
one?
I want to make it clear I'm not getting like drunk. I'm not Coco level, but I am getting tipsy.
No empty
Cordelia,
cups.
are you excited?
For what?
You know, your celebration, your matrimony, your man.
Ooh, he's I would not call him my man.
Okay.
I mean, is it really something to be excited about when you know it's like known this is gonna happen your whole life? I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but also, why is there anything to be excited about? It's a few years off. This is just the first step of 3, so I don't need to panic just yet.
Okay.
3 steps.
Yeah, there's this, and then there's like the royal court thing, and then like a democracy council thing. It's all boring. We don't have to go into it.
Are you gonna like take over the world?
No, I'm gonna have basically 0 power.
think that's
I'm
Mordecai.
just. Yeah, that sounds like a Mordecai thing. I'm just I'm just the face. I'm just a pretty face.
What kind of asshole do you think I gotta say? You think I want world domination?
Yeah.
What have I done or said that would make you think that?
The cult, maybe?
The torturing the people. Call it heretic. Pick your pick.
That
Don't get me
does
wrong, I
not
support your
bring world
ambition.
domination, though.
This is culture.
Yeah, I support your ambition 100%.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate the
We're
the vote
not
of confidence.
disagreeing with it. We're just saying it seems like something you would do. I didn't say you didn't have to. If that's what you want to do, go for it.
Sure, maybe you're not disagreeing with it, but you certainly are misinterpreting my actions.
I just don't know what your actions are. They're so confusing.
Maybe it's the drink you're giving me, but
I'm just gonna slowly, in your face, give you another drink.
And I just like without thinking, taking it, like, I really
I love this, dude.
get everything you've done, like with the cult, like it's all clicking for me. And like even if you're not for world domination, but you just like want to control cult, well, that's great. That's great. I get those ideas now. I really am expanding my brain.
Are you
And
high?
I'm just thirsty.
I'm gonna druid craft some microdoses of shrooms and just take one to make this more enjoyable. Hey, do you want one?
What's happening?
I'm gonna pull my hookah pipe out of my freaking thing.
Y'all,
I
okay,
don't
you gotta do that on the
crafting,
balcony. You have to do that on the balcony. You cannot do it inside my bedroom.
Fine.
Deal.
I'll go take a puff outside and then come back in.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
I now have.
What's
two
happening?
kids
I
to
thought I
do
was supposed to be the mess today.
What do you mean you're a mess? We're all just chilling here. Why don't you chill with us? I'm gonna hand my drink to Cordelia.
No, I'm good. I've got. Thank you. I'm not that drunk.
Coco appreciates my gift, and I'm gonna hand it back to Coco.
Yes. Wedding. Colts. You don't think they're marrying two colts and bridging colts together to one colt? I think I get it.
I think it's finally time to get ready, guys.
Coco, write that down. Write that down, and don't forget about it.
Write it on your arm.
Here, I got a knife. You can carve it into your arm.
Oh.
I don't take the knife.
Tony just
So
writes two
not-
colts.
And you, two colts.
Spelled Too. Two colts.
I mean, we've established Tony doesn't read, so.
Who needs to read?
But I passed all of my exams.
She also didn't cheat on any of them.
When he's that secret genius that no one is expecting.
With
It's like that savant that's like really dumb in some categories and then like just incredibly smart in very specific ways.
Have you guys ever
Pretty
watched
business
Glee?
savvy.
Glee, yeah.
Like Britney S. Spears?
Yes. Yes.
Brittany
I've
was
never
my
seen
favorite
Glee.
character on that show.
He was the best.
Pretty sure she was from Tucson.
I just thought everything she did was the funniest thing ever. Like,
Mm.
her and Santana were really funny. All right. So, we're going to say, unless there's anything else anybody else wants to do, you guys get ready in time. Coco, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to let me know if you're still drunk by the time we get to the event.
Oh, she didn't succumb to alcohol poisoning.
I will definitely okay, so I will definitely walk like a couple miles. You know, not directly, because I'm in a carriage, right?
Yeah.
Mott's driving me in a carriage with two giant shadow mastiffs, by the way.
Like they're
And
pulling the thing, or like
They're pulling
just,
it, yeah.
Okay.
They're pulling it like a.
Raylo and his
It
dogs.
kind of looks like a, yeah.
Got it.
And I'll let him tell him to drop me off, and I'm gonna like walk through the town a bit before I get over there.
Perfect. Give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage. Coco, just give me a straight Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna be like, Dumont, drop me off here.
I'm so intoxicated before they even get to the party.
You know what, Dumont? I fucking love you, man. However, you've been skimping on the allowances. You have anything to say for yourself?
So I do with your father requests.
Fuck him. Now what I need in order to get back on track is 500 gold. And this is not for anything nefarious. This is for goals.
Dumont's gonna roll an
Dumont.
insight check. He got a 17.
I'm not lying.
So I will see bet you for they're giving you 500 gold.
Dude, why you gotta talk to him?
Because he controls the purse strings.
Oh. Not for long. Wait, hold on. Never mind. How about just 50 gold then?
All right, sire. He reaches out of his own coin purse and gives you 50 gold.
Oh, Dumont.
Stop.
I can't take it from you, Dumont. You
Take it. Take it. Go get
are
some water and some beer. And
my only family, Dumont. Do you know that? You're my only family.
sire, you're like your
I
son to
could
me.
never.
Go bathe.
However, give Lassie and Bessie a steak on me. I can walk the rest of the way. I'll be fine. Thank you. I'll come again.
All right, sire.
I'm gonna pet the hounds, and I'm gonna stumble. Hey, Asmalito. Hey, you gotten fat, didn't you? What? You did. I'm just gonna stumble, ignorant as all can be.
Perfect. Is there anything else you would like to do in the town? Like, are you gonna buy anything or do anything that way?
I'm going to walk past the council chambers.
You can see that everybody's getting ready for the event.
Then I'm going to go and sit. How long do I have?
You got probably about an hour till like the king arrives and everything.
I know there's there's a garden with a lake that I used to come by.
Yeah.
And there was stone benches. There was dragon chess tables everywhere.
Yes, there definitely is. It's actually attached to the same garden that Cordelia's house is, or the estate that Cordelia's staying at is.
I think I'll go there for a bit and start working on the speech in my
Perfect.
drunken stupor.
Coco, what was that Constitution saving throw?
A 13.
You don't throw up.
I'm feeling good. Feeling
Bar is
perfect.
on the ground.
Ready to do this. Let's get ready.
So you all get ready, and then I'm going
Uh.
to say it is time for the royal court to arrive. So you guys see pulling up these giant black carriages that have red accents on them, and as the carriage doors open, you can see it's a pure white interior. And this is Zato's family is getting out, as well as you see Raylo's father is also accompanied them today.
Before I went down, when I went to grab the bracelet, I would like to reach further in the jewelry box and pull out something.
Are you going to put it on?
I'm not going to put it on. I'm just going to look at it. I think about putting it on my necklace with my arcane focus, and then I put it back in the jewelry box.
Perfect. You then slip on the bracelet, this beautiful ornate engagement bracelet. This is what Zato gave you as a symbol of your guys' union when it became official that he was going to be your betrothed. Your mother has prepared for you a beautiful
Feels like a shadow.
necklace, or a beautiful gown. Cordelia, darling, you look so beautiful.
Thanks, Ronnie.
I love that you've chosen to go blonde for this occasion.
Yeah, it just, it felt more fun and more in theme with the garden. I know we planned on winter, but then just, like last night, I was like, this just seems better in theme.
You know, I was nervous when your father proposed to me. Different set of circumstances, I understand, but just know that we're very proud of you, Cordelia.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I'm happy you guys are happy. You ready?
She gives you a kiss on the head. And with that, you all enter in and you greet the royal family. You see Zato arrive in his white and red robes. You see the king get out, and he is this very burly, large, wild beard and haired, kind of intimidating figure. He and Zato and Zato's mother all have jet black eyes, which is very traditional to like Shadow Kaibin or Shadowcar lineage. So they are, you would know as like pure blooded in that they are a direct descendant from the Shadow Kai. You see a bald headed man get out of the carriage, which is Raylo's father. Raylo has not yet shown up. Ah, Cordelia, you look ravishing, my darling. And Zato is going to do a little bow and is going to reach to kiss your hand.
Of course, I curtsy back and I let him.
Yes. I trust that you received my flowers this morning, and you'll know that at breakfast it was the largest bouquet that you received that day.
Yeah, of course. It was gorgeous. Thank you so much. And it's lovely to see you again as well.
I look forward to the day and the rest of our lives.
Yeah. Can I roll an insight check? I have no idea what's happening here.
Yeah.
Is he being like? That was 6 plus. You said insight 11.
You believe that he's just trying to be friendly and formal, like in terms, and what he says by "I look forward to the day and the rest of our lives" is I look forward to the events of the day and to like our foundation of building a life together.
Yeah. Same. Can't wait. Be a party. I mean, it'll be fun.
Raylo, you stumble in right as the entourage is heading into the castle.
Hey, how's everyone been doing? Woo! Party's here. And then you can see just my suit I try to put on myself. I wouldn't let Dumont help me. It's kind of a mess. All right. I'm so happy to see you and my friends here on this special occasion. Beautiful. Words
Raylo
cannot describe.
Morbius. And you hear the very discerning voice of your father. Come
Yes, sir.
here at once.
At once, my lord. Very sarcastically. I come,
I
marching.
can smell the liquor on your breath. What are you doing?
I'm getting into the spirit, Father. The
I
spirit.
need you to sober the fuck up. And he's going to cast Lesser Restoration on you. You will not make a mockery of our family on this day. Do you hear me?
Yes, Father.
Good.
Thank you for taking away all the fun.
Prestidigitation to immediately make your clothing look presentable to the king.
Oh. Wasn't too bad, though. Did it myself.
Mm.
Not much of a change, huh?
My dear cousin, you look so fine in this clothing.
Thank you, my lord. I am here at your proposal. Speech prepared.
Wonderful. I look forward to your kind words.
Oh,
Come,
me
let us
too.
make merry. And as you do, you guys are free to go and explore about the garden. There's probably going to be about like an hour of like social hour, and then at the end of that social hour, everybody will culminate on the steps of the palace, and there will be a speech given and toasts given, in which Raylo and Tony and anyone else can offer any words to the bride and groom. So, for this social hour phase, I will give you guys the opportunity to talk to whoever you want. The entire council is going to be here, as well as all of the royal court of Dakin's kingdom. And then there's also like other citizens and denizens of importance that are here as well. You know, like successful business owners, or friends and family of the bride or groom, or royal, whoever would be at the hodgepodge, the nose-no of a royal banquet, essentially. So common folk aren't here, but there are people that aren't of royal status here as well.
Do I see my friends?
You do. You see Coco, you see Mordecai, you see Tony, you see Josie, and you see Cordelia.
How's it going, guys? And then I'll be like, oh, my queen. And I'll like do a joking, I'll actually curtsy as a joke.
Give me a
Mordecai.
perception check, Taken.
That's a nat one.
Perfect. Keep going.
Mordecai, do you have some of that blood whiskey still?
Oh yeah, man, this is a bottomless flask, quite literally. It's refilled by the blood war, and I'll
Excellent.
give
My
this-
dickhead of a father sobered me up.
We can change that. Don't worry, man. I got you. It's 40% alcohol.
More
Oh my
money!
god.
All jokes aside, you look lovely tonight. And then I'll just chug it until I can't.
Thanks, Raylo. I appreciate
handle
that.
I think it was
Not
talking
you.
to me.
And I'll
Coco,
like,
you know what?
Not the eye thing.
I'll fluff
Coco,
the
you know
lapel
what?
of my.
I don't know what it is if you changed your hair, but you are looking rather nice tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we're feeling really good. And you know what would make me feel better?
How about
Drinkies!
Oh.
I'll
Drinkies!
hand the whiskey to
Oh, yeah.
Coco.
I'm glad I met you guys.
I kind of watched this whole thing, and I don't say a word, and then I do go walk away because I feel like I am supposed to hobnob with people and stay fairly close to wherever Zato is.
Cordelia, before you go, I'm gonna squeeze your hand. In your head, you're gonna hear, like, you're gonna do great. You look awesome, and I'll cast Eagle Splendor on you.
What is that?
So you have advantage on charisma checks. So.
Awesome. I'll squeeze your hand back, but I don't say anything back, and then I walk away.
Perfect. Is there any roleplay opportunities you guys want to have, either between each other or with any of the members of either court or anything like that?
I want to talk to Raylo.
Go for it.
Raylo.
Oh, what? Hold up.
Raylo,
Hold
come
up.
here.
One,
Come
okay.
here.
Okay,
Come here.
what? Closer? Okay, what?
I'm gonna be like so close and be like, and I'm not saying we should, but is there like shit that needs to be fucked tonight? You know,
You
just shit.
know, how
What's going on with your
badly
dad? I don't think I like the. I don't think I
you
like him. I
you
don't think I
know
like him.
you shouldn't. He's a bald twat.
Ugh.
But what I'm saying is, he's the worst. Trust me.
Yeah. Ball twats, pretty imperfect. Don't mix.
I
Do not mix.
Nothing I would like more is to fuck shit up.
Now that
But
sounds like fun.
listen, I I don't think we can. As much as I want to fuck shit,
Not like with
can't.
the wedding, not with the but like families are complicated.
Right. I
You
don't.
know?
I know things have seemed tense between me and Cordelia, but not my intention to embarrass her or the future king. But if you got a little mischief up your sleeve, I'm not gonna stop you. Wink, wink.
At this point, can I just like ease my flask in between you two?
We just take it autonomously. There you go. Just trading it as we're talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
What have you been doing with your outfit? It's very nice. Black is your
Yeah.
color.
I just thought I'd mix it up for the special occasion. You know,
That
try
warms
some
my
new
heart.
things.
You know, if my mother was look nice.
Why, thank you. So I'm not. So we don't have to fuck shit up with the wedding, but can we fuck shit up with your dad? Could I like pull a little pranky wanky on him or something?
Be your worst. But don't let him know it was you. Because he is a twat, but he's a twat with some political power.
Oh, trust me. Do you know what's better than power?
Who's?
Being pretty.
Oh, that'd have been my 56th guess. That was a
Well,
joke. Thank you, though, for showing up. All of you
yeah,
guys.
yeah. Where is your dad?
He's with the other council members, I believe. He's the bald piece of elven garbage. You'll see him.
He looks like this.
I can already smell him. Ugh.
Let's be able to zoom in better. Anyways, this is the king, the queen, Raylo. This is not exactly how the prince looks, but this was a free model, so I took him. And then Cordelia's mother and father.
Do you guys see that general from the painting
Make a perception check.
by chance? I can't do anything, but
Has anyone else, any other noble or royal families appeared?
All of the, I don't have minis for them, but all of the council is there, and all of The royal court is there.
Okay.
That's a
Everyone
14.
has arrived. You got a what?
14.
You do not see him.
Tyson, the treasurer that I eavesdropped on earlier, are they around?
Yeah, Marcus is totally around.
What's he up to right now? His name's Marks.
Marcus.
Marcus is the only name we remember.
Do you know why I remember Marcus?
Because it's Marcus.
Because of Marcus.
Don't make him a bad guy.
Marcus.
Honestly,
Everhart.
for a second there, I totally forgot his name was Marcus, and I thought you said his name was Marx, like Karl Marx, and I was like, wow.
No. Danny and I's old director in youth theater was named Marcus, and he's like my mentor growing up or whatever. Like pretty much, I got most of my jobs from him to start out with. So his wife is now my mother's boss. It's like a whole thing. But anyways, that's why it was funny to me that Danny put that there, and he also would be like,
I did not put it there. Chance put it there. Universe said we needed it.
yes. He's hobnobbing with some royals. You can see that he's also talking to what kind of looks like his counterpart on the royal court. What would be like the royal treasurer or the royal, like...
Can I go eavesdrop on that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an insight check. Or a perception check. Either one, honestly.
Okay. I do
I got
Oh.
a...
request.
I'm listening.
Before my speech, can you cast something that'll sober me up?
Sober.
Just for that moment, and then
I hardly even know her.
I'm back on the fun train.
I actually don't think I have anything that can help you.
Don't you have restoration spells?
Not anymore.
Oh.
Those are the ones I lost. I will be getting them again, I think. But
It's
for
alright.
now, they are not.
Couldn't health potion just do the same thing?
Oh yeah, don't we have those health
No.
potions we all got?
Or does it need to be the spell that removes poison?
Technically,
I
that
know what
one.
might help. Coco, I noticed you picked up a scimitar. Something that would sober me up is,
Oh wait, oh yeah, I did get it. I forgot. I was like, I don't think I've got it yet, but I did.
how about a quick training session?
I start drunkenly like baton twirling it.
Sorry.
I mean, that's a start.
What did
Showmanship is
you-
important.
What do you gotta teach me?
Footwork and where to strike where it will hurt.
I'm going to say you two go off to a secluded part of the garden and start working on that. Mordecai, what did you roll?
I rolled a 13.
You overhear them talking not about any of like the road expansion or anything, but it's just pleasantry. It's like they're trying to butter and friendly each other up in times of like, oh yes, oh, talking about like each other's dogs or some kind of like mutually relatable subject that they can be of better, like networking parties at company parties where like people are like not really having real conversations but are just like trying to play friends so that when they make business it doesn't hurt as much.
Okay. I'm kind of going to tune them out, at least audibly. I think visually I'm going to see if I can wait until Marks goes off on his own. I think I want to see if I can talk to him privately. I'm not sure if I will, but I might do something. See.
Yeah, he does kind of depart, and you can see him and his little entourage kind of move.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him and introduce myself. going on? I hear you're the treasurer around here, Mordecai.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Mordecai. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you a friend of the bride?
Oh yeah, you could say that. I think I'm a classmate at least.
Wonderful. Welcome to
Certainly
our
have to have gotten an
kingdom.
invite. Thank you for the wonderful hospitality. I hear you guys are got some interesting infrastructure projects in the work. No?
Yes, we are working on trying to expand the commerce trade amongst our kingdoms.
It's a worthy endeavor. I remember when they were trying to expand trade between the plains of Avernus. It was quite a tricky thing to navigate. How goes your project?
Oh yes, we are making significant headway. We are in the planning stages currently, but hopefully we can start breaking down in the next year. You know these things; they take time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure with with two kingdoms sort of joining their governments, I'm sure there's a lot of red tape and bureaucracy to go through.
Yes. I'm sorry. Did you say that you're from Avernus?
I'm from the Hells.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's quite.
How do you
Yeah.
cope down there?
In what way? In,
In the sense that it's a burning pit of desolation and torment.
oh, only to some. But I grew up
Yes.
there, so it's kind of like home to me. I guess I'm kind of used to it. I will say it's nice and balmy out here in this realm, but Avernus is nice to me.
I don't think I could do it. But here is lovely. I love the weather here.
Tyson, can I roll insight? I want to see if any of my prodding into his business has like triggered him in any way, something that I can pry at,
Yeah, go for it.
or if he's completely closed off. I got a 10.
He's definitely a politician, so like he's not giving you a lot to feed off of, but you can definitely tell that he's reacting to you. Like he's very much like he's probably never met a tiefling before, and he
Is
also is.
he comfortable with me or uncomfortable with me?
He doesn't feel like you don't feel like there's a level of racism, but there probably is a level of ignorance.
Sure, sure.
You also feel like he doesn't feel like he's threatened in any way, but you also have this person who just came up. You're not really sure who is asking into the eternal affairs of,
Right.
country's commerce plans, which is a little off-putting. But also, he's not like he's giving you what a politician would give anybody on the street as to like what their plans are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, listen, Marcus. Really the main reason I approached you is just, I guess, just a matter from a business standpoint. My family has some commercial and legal ventures in the Hells, and so as a fellow businessman, I was just interested in your day-to-day stuff. So why? My curiousness is why expand the roadways now?
It would benefit our kingdoms greatly to have greater commerce amongst the kingdoms, to open up those trade routes. There isn't many goods from our kingdoms that make it into each other's, so it would allow us to be able to, buy different goods and services. Like here in our kingdom, we produce a lot of fine silver and fine iron works. Whereas in the other kingdoms, they produce, great coffee.
I see. What happens
Yeah,
if this
always.
project? And this next question is because I've learned that contingencies are always important.
You gotta pee.
And I'm curious, what would your contingency be if this project fails? If you can't get clearance to do construction or whatnot.
We feel confident that our plans will go through.
Tyson, can I roll insight to see if he's open for a deal?
Yeah, sure. You don't even have to roll insight. He's definitely open to whatever you have to say.
Well, listen, Marcus. If ever the bureaucratic machine gives you trouble and you feel concerned about pushing your projects through, why don't you give my family's firm a call? I'm going to hand him a scroll with a way to contact us that does involve bloodletting, but I'm sure we could. Sorry, Danny's reactions distract me. I'm sure we could work out a deal to help each other. And then I'm just going to walk off.
He's going to look at the scroll and he's going to say, and put it in his into his breast pocket.
Tyson, I just want to say that in one of those stipulations on the scroll, obviously it was just an invite, but it did mention soul selling.
Nice. Perfect. Is there any other interactions anybody else would like to have with anybody here? Then with that, Dakin, are you with us?
I wanted to real quick. Sorry, I was putting my computer down.
Oh, yeah.
I want to just chat with Zato and the king more. I just want to kind of get to know them a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm going to say you guys are at like a how at a wedding reception there's like a procession line. I'm going to say that you guys are like in that procession line together, greeting the guests as they arrive.
Yeah, okay. I don't really know what to say to him. Is he chatty?
Miss Cordelia, I must say that you take my breath away. I don't think I've ever seen you in this form before.
No, I usually like to be my winter form at royal things, but this it was a garden party, so I just wanted to be a little more in theme,
Yes, what a neat parting trip you and Ladrin have, the ability to change your forms.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a party trick, but it is really fun. It's very helpful.
Yes. Gives you a glimpse into your emotional state.
I mean, yeah, when you're young, but when you get older, you can learn to control it. Mostly.
What emotion are you feeling now?
Just excitement. The engagement's, finally like kicking off. It's official. That's something I've, been building to my whole life. So obviously, it's very exciting to finally be here.
Roll deception check.
Dirty 20.
I'm very excited as well. How do you like the bracelet? Does it fit you all right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's great. And I'm like fiddling with it. It's like I just kind of keep twisting it. But no, I love it. It's so pretty. And it goes great with everything. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
It matches your eyes so brilliantly in this moment.
Oh, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Cordelia does not know what to do with this energy. It's not what I was expecting. What's it like being Prince? Is that exciting?
Mostly boring, if you want to know the truth. Lots of free time day to day. not a lot of enjoyment. I've been a little bit more involved with the kingdom's affairs as I prepare to take over the throne, but
Sure. What do you like to do in your free time? So
I
awkward.
enjoy reading and traveling and training.
And what was that last one?
Training.
Raining?
Training.
Gotcha. Traveling's fun. Do you think you'll get to do it still when you're king, or are you kind of stuck in the?
I imagine
I'm so.
You go.
I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at the small talk. Is there something else you'd rather be talking about?
No, I completely understand that small talk can seem frivolous at times, especially with people you don't really know. I'm willing to talk about anything. I'd love to get to know you more, especially since you will be my bride. I would like for us to at least be friends.
No, I would love that. That seems reasonable. Can I roll insight? Do I believe him?
Yeah, go for it. Roll insight.
Ooh. 23.
It's hard for you to understand what his real personality is like because he is. Everything about him is so perfect and sculpted. Now, you don't necessarily think that he's lying. Like, he's not giving you, like, any, like, vibes that he's being deceitful, but it's also very hard because you, like, are trying to garner information, but he's, like, a king. He's been trained in PR. He's been trained in, like, how to address the courts and, like, handle himself in these public sittings. So it's difficult for you to know if this is his real self or if this is a contrived self or like some kind of hybrid of the two. But you aren't feeling like in danger or anything like that.
Okay. Well, great. Yeah, I would love to be friends. Cool. And then I will like get just a slightly because I think before I was pretty far apart. I will get just a little bit closer.
I hear you're attending Strixhaven. How are you liking your studies there?
Oh, I love it. Oh my God, it's so much fun. There's this whole thing going on with this Eldritch bomb that I broke the story on, and it was so cool. And now I'm going to be an investigative journalist, and then I gotta stop and I realized.
What is that?
Wow. Sorry. It's I just write stories. It's and people read them in like a newspaper, but it's nothing that serious.
Like a book?
No. No, it's like it gets delivered to people and it's got like just shorter stories that are like things that are happening in the world. How do you not know what a newspaper is?
We just don't have many of those in the kingdom. We get royal decrees of what is the happenings and going on. But it sounds fascinating. I'm very intrigued by it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's fine. School is I'm it's fine. It's fine.
Is that what you wish to be as a journalist?
Oh, no. Not at all. I know what I'm doing in my future, so there's no point in like wishing for things. So I just go and I have fun and I met my friends that are over there, acting like totally normal people, I'm sure.
You glance over and Coco is dancing on a table.
They're here somewhere. And it's just
You're muted, Ian.
I was just gonna crack a joke that's like you see as you're like you're right over, and then you see me dancing. You're like, really?
No, that's
There
100% what I did.
are.
Yeah, that's 100% what happened. But it's we don't have to keep talking about school. It's fine.
Very interesting. I hope to hear more about it. I hope that we can begin some correspondence while you're away at your studies this year.
Yeah. Sure. Like actual letters.
If you wish, is there another form of communication you would like?
I cannot fathom the thought of trying to explain how like texting works. So I will just agree to be like, no, yeah, we can absolutely exchange letters.
Wonderful.
How old fashioned. It'll be fun. And I immediately already dreading it internally. The thought of writing letters.
Perfect. Is there more from this interaction that you're looking for?
Nope. I'm good. I think I have a better view of this guy. So.
And with that, you're going to hear, all right, let the royal toasting and ceremony begin. And you're going to see everyone kind of gather up. Welcome, welcome. This is Cordelia's father speaking. I am so pleased to see the union betwixt our two kingdoms finally celebrated and culminated between my wonderful, lovely daughter, Miss Cordelia Blueblood, and Monsieur Rosato. I can't find his full name in this moment. Dakin.
Zato Vorvik.
Zato Vorvik.
Wait, which one? The king?
No.
The prince.
Zato Vorvik Draku Kaiban.
That's so many words.
As your name is longer than what I said too, Miss, so no judgment on your end either.
I see you didn't try, because I've also never pronounced it out loud either.
So, and with that, he is going to turn over to... Is there anyone on the bride's side that would like to make a toast in honor of this holy matrimony?
I just kind of look at Tony like, ding, 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 ding.
Wonderful. Tony's going to head up to the top.
We come together today to celebrate two households, both alike in dignity, coming together. Cordelia, whatever your last name is, and the Sopranos. 3 S's. I'm gonna wink at Cordelia's dad. Family
Hated that.
family comes together, and family separates. Sometimes. And sadly, Cordelia, we will miss you when you separate from us sooner than you expected at graduation. But our connection through business will last forever. And in my house, business is family. Thank you.
Everyone begins to clap and cheer. They're a little confused.
Separate. Early, wait. What does she mean?
What? I kind of look at my father like, do you know what she's talking about? What does she mean by early?
You can see that he begins to get a little uncomfortable. We'll discuss this later. Now, a toast from the groom's side of the family. Monsieur Rayleigh Morbis, best man of Monsieur Zato.
Coco. Hit me in the face as hard as you can right now. Hard.
Make a strength check, Ian.
Should I do it with the scimitar? I'll be like, hit you with the scimitar? We
Yes,
just
it doesn't
dropped it.
matter.
Did he say best man? So many
Okay.
thoughts in my head right now.
Well, my strength is very low. So let's.
You don't. I'm letting you hit me. You don't even have to make a.
Yeah, just roll damage.
Oh, okay. But I mean, like.
Mine is his is lower
Two?
than mine, and
It
mine
won't
is
be a
1d1
lethal weapon.
-1.
It's okay.
It'll be non-lethal damage. But go ahead.
Wait, what do I roll for?
You're gonna roll just like your regular attack, like your regular weapon.
In the face.
Yeah, but like, is that a D20? Like, that's what a D.
A D8 or a D12, whatever a scimitar is. I don't have that off the top of my head.
Well, okay, really, I'm gonna do it with the scimitar.
I
Okay.
thought you were punching him.
If you're gonna
Okay.
use your fist, it would be a D4. But
Hit me with the back end of it, but make it the same attack roll.
Okay. I think. Okay. D. Thanks. It's a 4.
so you're gonna take
Is that
4
enough?
points of damage.
I just want
You are
enough
alert. I'm not
damage
gonna
to,
give
like,
you any.
shock me into sobriety.
Yes,
That's what
I
was
would
looking
say
for.
that would be successful.
Then I'll pull out one of my greater healing potions and then I'll heal myself.
Perfect.
Up my neck.
Do we all see this?
I think I could. Wait. Oh, wait.
No, I definitely like was hiding.
Yeah, I don't think this is visible right now.
Okay,
What you do
great.
I'll
see is
walk
Raylo walking up the steps.
I'll walk up.
I do have healing word.
Okay.
That's okay.
You don't
Um,
need your potion.
I just took my. Okay, cool. That works.
A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points to 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier. What is that? Oh, that's. I mean, it would be a +5, so you would just gain it back.
Sick.
I'm gonna walk up to the podium. But no applause for me. I'm just kidding.
Woo!
This isn't about me today. This is about a very important unification of two powerful houses
Mm-hmm.
and kingdoms. I'm here as our Lord, Prince and future King's best man, to say that congratulations. Prince Sato has won many things in his life. He's a winner, an achiever. But perhaps the greatest win of all, this matrimony, the beautiful Cordelia. Oh, I will say this, dear cousin. Don't be fooled by her beauty. You let yourself slip, she'll outfox you every time. Because she's more intelligent than she is beautiful. Even though that is hard to believe. I think for this momentous occasion, I can't put it into words anymore. I think I'll read a poem from my childhood. Hold up. Let me get my... Okay. Beneath the silver's moon's soft light, the prince rode out to face the night. With armor bright and sword in hand, he left behind his quiet land. He battled monsters dark and fierce, with blazing eyes and claws that pierce. Through forests dense and fields of fire, his courage never seemed to tire. Countless years he fought and bled, and many thought the prince was dead. But deep within his heart he knew his love back home was waiting true. Through storm and shadow, snow and flame, he whispered low her cherished name. Each swing, each clash was for her face, each victory a step to grace. And she, the one he left behind, with every dawn his strength would find, she kept his promise by her chest and prayed for peace, for him to rest. One fateful eve the sky did blaze, as if the stars began to praise. The prince returned, his shadow tall, no longer bound by war's cruel call. Yet in his wake a final horde of darkness rose, sharp fang and sword. But as the ground began to shake, he raised his blade for love's own sake. For all the years, for all the pain, for every scar that marked my name, I'll end this war, I'll break this chain, and bring the dawn to end the rain. One great cry his sword did glow, it cleaved the night with one fierce blow. The beasts in terror screamed and fell, the rain was shattered by his spell. The skies grew clear, the land was free. He dropped his sword, fell to one knee. And from the dark she came to stand. He reached and held her trembling hand. I saved my heart for you alone, he whispered soft in weary tone. She smiled and said, I did too. No one had a heart like you. Together now the past they'd mend, no war, no dark, no worlds to rend. The prince sought love through blood and fire. Now reunited, he did retire. From fields of war to peace they'd bring, and build a realm where love is king. That, dear cousin, is for you.
He comes and embraces you.
Hold on.
Okay,
You
okay.
will be a king, a great king. All hail the future king, Prince Zato. For the queen is dead. All hail the king.
You hear all of Zato and Raylo's court all scream back, all hail the king.
Then I'll step down.
He comes and gives you a hug. Thank you, cousin. No kinder and truer words have ever been spoken. And now, I would like to say, and as he begins to speak, suddenly you hear him go, ah! As you see an arrow pierce into his back.
What?
Wait, what?
You hear a scream come from Cordelia's father as you see blood rends from the side of his side. And suddenly, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Wait, this was...
Yeah.
Who got shot?
What the fuck?
The prince is shot, and Cordelia's father is stabbed.
Wait, what? I missed that part.
Wait, I missed the stabbing.
Yeah, that did not come across at all.
Yes, Cordelia's father, he looks back and lets out a choked gasp, and you see blood is coming from his gut.
Can I first make a perception check
Yeah,
to see if I could see the source.
give me a perception check.
I think we're about to find the source,
Can-
man.
Everyone else, I need to
Can-
roll initiative.
I'm so happy and so mad.
Wait, am I next to either of these two?
Yeah, your
I got a-
father is right behind you,
I got a 13.
Oh my
and the
god.
So
prince
can
is
I-
right here.
Am I able to do a perception check on
Yeah.
what's attacking my dad?
Anybody can take
Okay.
a look at a perception check.
I got a
I
13.
only got a 13 too.
I get a 16.
Good. You're drunk, so you're going to be rolling at disadvantage this entire time.
Including that initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll again.
My initiative was 16.
Can I cast Gift of Alacrity before I roll initiative?
You can do that
Or not.
on your turn. Because everyone is surprised. So they definitely are getting a
Yeah,
surprise.
for
round.
sure.
Okay, I got a 9.
So did we see anything on a 13 or no?
No, you guys have no idea.
Dang it.
You would have had to have beaten a 20.
Oh, yep, that
They
was.
can't even see who's stabbing the dad?
Not right now, not currently.
I have to wait till my turn, probably.
All right. Anybody 20 to 25?
20.
Anybody 15 to 19?
Poor guy.
Morkai got a 16?
16, yeah.
Okay. Anybody
I
15?
got to roll a d8. Ooh, that's good. I roll pretty high. Hold on.
10 to 15?
I got 11.
5 to 10?
An 8.
9.
What is it? Coco,
9.
Cordelia, and then Tony, what did you roll? Oh, you already said it. You rolled high this time. All right.
I rolled a 23.
Okay. All right. You all turn to see that the prince has been struck in the neck. An arrow is piercing into his side as blood pours from his neck. And you see that your father has been stabbed. When suddenly, you see 2 assassins peer out from behind. They are covered in red, blood red clothing.
Oh, not these guys again.
They are going to take another stab, this time at Cordelia's mother and
Bro.
at the king. The assassin misses the mother and misses the king.
Thank God.
You then see out in the crowd, suddenly, more assassins reveal themselves.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Perfect. This one is going to move over, and it's going to take a shot at Cordelia. That is going to be
Hold up. Let me see.
$19 to hit.
Of course, a 19 hits. A warlock.
Wait, I would be up there, right?
Yeah, you are up there. This is
Yeah.
the assassin with the bow and arrow down here.
Okay.
You're going to take
Of course, it hits.
2 points of piercing damage as an arrow passes and grazes your arm. And then this assassin here is going to move in as well and take a shot at the prince. And he's going to
Their
miss
initiatives-
completely.
Oh, this is a surprise round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This assassin is actually going to stab this court member here And this assassin's going to stab this court member here. And they're going to go incapacitated.
Is the prince also incapacitated, or is he still
No,
up?
he's still up. He took damage, and for flavor, I am saying that he is stabbed in the neck. But it's not like he is... he has not expanded all of his hit points. And then this assassin here is also going to stab this lady. And then this assassin here is actually going to move towards the guard and is going to engage with him. And he's going to roll. And he hits.
God.
He's going to take 8 points of damage.
Stop, it is time to get serious.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll do 4 and 4. Okay. All right. Up first is Raylo.
Okay. I will immediately ignore the prince getting attacked,
There we go. I knew I could get closer.
and I will jump in between whatever assassin's attacking Cordelia, and I will cast Shadow Blade with my bonus action. And
Okay.
then I will let me think. I'm gonna hit him with Shadow Blade. Let's see what it is. I can't remember. Okay. I'm gonna hit him with Shadow Blade. And then use a cantrip as well.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna use Green Flame Blade and have it target myself.
Okay.
And then, so I'm gonna hit him with the damage, the psychic 2d8 psychic damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Hold up.
those points.
How do I undo that? I've messed that up. That's a 9 psychic damage.
Nine points of psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect.
So I'm going to take, so as soon as the Green Flame Blade hits me, I'm going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements. Okay, so I will take half of 3, which is rounded down to what, 2?
Yes.
Rounded up to 2.
You round down, I think. Oops,
I think so.
So 1 point of
Because,
damage.
yeah, so what Absorb Elements does is it makes me resistant to that energy. take 1 damage. And then the next attack, I can add a d6 of flame damage. And then I'll end my turn.
Perfect. So to be clear, you only did 8 points of damage.
I did 9.
9 points of damage that turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Up next is Tony.
Oh, wait, sorry. Hold up. Did I use my bonus action? Oh, no.
Yeah, you did because you had to cast your cantrip.
Yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. I had to cast my Shadow Blade, takes a bonus
Yes.
action.
Tony.
I'm gonna cast Blade Ward.
Perfect. And just so that you guys know, so you guys can see, Tony, you are here. Oop. There's an assassin here, an assassin here, Oop. An assassin here, an assassin here, and an assassin here. And then one more over here. So you're going to cast Blade Ward on yourself or on someone else?
On myself.
Okay.
And it sounds like, oh, my pops is gonna be so freaking pissed. And then I want to go over to Cordelia's dad and cast Cure Wounds.
I don't know if you have enough space.
Oh,
2, 3,
okay.
4, 5, 6. You can get about halfway up the stairs.
Yeah, I guess I'm heading that way.
Perfect.
Because if he dies,
Yeah, your dad's going to be pissed.
I appreciate the concern.
Okay.
No ulterior motive whatsoever.
Is that your turn? Okay, perfect. Up next is Mordecai.
Where's Marcus at? Is he okay?
You can choose blue or purple for Marcus.
As long as he's standing, I don't care.
All right, let's say he's purple right here. He is
The
still
one with the
standing.
cane?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'm not going to worry about him. I thought he was going to be one of the ones incapacitated. Let's see. I am going to shoot. Really know. Let's see. I'm gonna move. You know what? I'm just gonna go over to this guy, and I'm gonna cast inflict wounds on him.
Go for it. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Damage or attack?
I mean, attack, sorry.
I can roll for damage if you want me to. 14.
That hits.
Okay, roll a die. Gonna take 7 points of damage.
Perfect.
That'll be my turn.
Perfect. Up next is Josie.
How bad did they hit Cordelia? Does she look bloody?
She only took 2 points of damage that round, correct? Danny?
Yeah, only 2.
Okay, dope. In that case, I'm gonna use my action to point the 2 that are on the stage. How far away is that from me?
Molly's on my shoulder. Hold on.
Aw,
It's
she a
about
fat kitty.
60 feet from you.
Great.
She's
So
so
I'm gonna
cute.
point at the one closest to Cordelia. Raylo hit that one a few times already, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna point at that one and cast Chromatic Orb,
Nice.
and I'll do thunder damage.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a nat 20.
Yes, go for it. So that's what, 24 damage max plus whatever you roll?
14, 17.
Plus 24?
So
what is that?
Math.
Great, well, he's dead. So
41.
41 points of damage. Yeah,
Oh my
he's super dead.
lords.
This is the dice
Jeez.
I have
You see
not
him
been
fly
rolling.
against the walls of the door.
Stay away from my friend. I don't have a lot of those. And then bonus action, I'm going
God, that
to
was just one action.
Crit.
her dad is still up as well, or is
Yes.
he?
He's still
Okay.
up. He's bleeding, though.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
I'm good at that. Oh, that's a 17.
He seems to be in much more pain than just being stabbed.
God damn it. Okay. God damn it.
On
Does
that, you
Zato
also
also-
see Zato seems to be in much more pain than just being stabbed.
Yeah, it's not good.
Cordelia, I need you to
They're
make a
very-
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no, poison.
I got a 4.
You are going to take 8 points of poison damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wild shape into a brown bear, but it's gonna look like fucking vicious. Think like, what's the Disney princess movie with Merida?
Oh,
Brave.
Brave, yeah.
Yeah, the bear from that.
Mordu?
Like,
How do I remember
yes.
that? I've seen that movie once.
This is pretty. I think
Yeah.
this is pretty appropriate.
Great. Perfect. And then I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna charge the stage. I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay, you can get just in front of her, Tony. All right. Up next is going to be Coco.
Yes. Okay. How far away am I from Cordelia?
60 feet.
60?
Yeah, 60.
Well, shit. You're far as fuck.
I know.
I do have something that can cure your poison.
2 other people are also poisoned.
I can probably heal them too, but I just need to get over there.
I can do one.
Because I have with Paladin, I have the Lay on Hands, and as a bonus action, I can draw power from my pool of healing. Oh wait. You expend 5 hit points from the pool of healing power to remove the poison condition from a creature. So I can't use that right now.
God, I love Paladin.
I am going to use my bonus action to have a drunk angel transformation.
It's like Sailor Moon,
and it's just gonna be like I'm gonna be like
community theater.
And it's so sloppy. I like slip a little, but like still looking
Sailor
pretty.
Moon at the community theater. I'm so dead.
And where I'm probably not within range of anyone I could attack.
You are. You could attack this person here if you wanted, but it would put you further away from Cordelia.
Yeah.
Or there's
No,
this
I wanna
person
go-
here, but that would put you even further away.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to go towards Cordelia. So I'll drunkenly fly in that direction.
What is your fly speed? Is it still 30?
I think it's still 30.
Okay, I'm gonna put you
It
here.
says it just says I grow wings, so I don't know if I can like.
What ability is it? Is it part of your
It's part of the Asimar.
Asimar? What
It is
Asimar are you?
Protector. It's the Radiant Soul.
Protector fly speed. Yeah, 30 feet.
Probably 30. Yeah, it's probably 30. Like you're walking.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anything else you want to do?
I don't really think there's moving that much. Like, can I still like? Could I be able to cast a spell or
Yeah.
anything?
So movement is a separate thing than action.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay.
So far, I think you've used your bonus action and you've used your movement, so you still have an action left.
Yes. I think I want to. What is the range? Oh, that's 60 feet. So I have so many new things that I have yet to use in combat, so I'm making sure that I'm not letting anything pass.
My cat is so mad I'm not paying attention right now. She's trying to find anything she can fuck with on my desk to try it.
How dare you?
Get me to.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna cast Shield of Faith. Maybe I'll cast Shield of Faith on Cordelia.
Perfect. What is her bonus to her AC? Is it 1 or 2?
It's a +2.
Perfect.
I'll take what I can get. Thank you.
You're welcome, sister. I'm coming.
Perfect. Up next is Cordelia.
I would like to turn to the one that shot me with the arrow and cast Puppet.
Huffit?
Puppet.
Oh, Puppet. Is that a... What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Okay, then yeah, he's well within it range. What does he have to do?
You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I was like, I didn't know drugs was a new spell. He got a 12.
Sweet. DC was 13. So I cast this spell. I turn and I lock eyes with this person. And I don't say anything, but I start like it's like I'm pulling strings on them, and they drop their weapon and they walk. How far is it? Move up to its speed in the direction I choose, which I think is going to be. Oh, if they drop away,
If you move
just
him
like
away, Mordecai would also get an attack of opportunity.
perfect. Then I move him away.
How far?
Up to its movement speed.
Okay.
Does Mordecai have a weapon?
Mordecai could use either a weapon or he could use a cantrip.
Not if he doesn't have Warcaster. Does he have Warcaster?
That's a good question. That's a good
I
point.
don't know.
No, I have. Oh, what is my?
Mordecai has weapons. Like
I don't
at
have
least a single weapon.
You've gotta have
You don't have a
weapons.
singular
Definitely has a
weapon?
bone saw.
The only weapons I actually have are darts in the form of my cards. No, I have Spell Sniper. I don't have Warcaster. But I could just, try to.
You
hit
could
the
throw
guy.
a card at him and you do a 1d4, like piercing
All right.
damage.
Sure, I'll do that.
Good, go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a. Well, hang on. What would that be? Would that still be off my charisma modifier, my spellcasting modifier?
No, it's off your
Strength.
X.
dex.
Dex. Okay.
Dex plus proficiency, probably.
Okay. Well then, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You're gonna roll 1d4 plus 1.
That's a 4.
Cool.
And then what do I know that we're poisoned?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to take one of my lesser healing potions, and I know we're poisoned and it doesn't help with that, but I would like to give it to my dad.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll for
to
health.
at least help. It's what, a D4?
Lesser? I think it's a D8.
Yeah. Is it?
I think they're pretty good.
Well, I rolled a 6. So.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, 2d4 plus 2. Okay. That's a 3. And that is, I stabbed myself, that's a 4. So, 6.
Look at that. It all worked out. Perfect. You re-heal him for 6 points. He kind of collapses to the ground and starts coughing.
I hate this so much. And that's it for my turn. So that was action, bonus action.
Okay. Up next is this assassin is going to take another shot at the prince. He makes a nat 20.
No, he doesn't. Roll it again.
Okay,
Why
you
does he
avoided
roll
the
again?
crit, but he did roll a 19.
That's fine. At least
Wait.
it's not a crit.
did you
Also,
roll?
I would like to give Raylo advantage on his next attack.
She's silvery
I think
barbs.
I will.
Silvery Barb.
It looked like.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
Okay.
Take that. I'll take it. That means I got to roll 3 times.
Yes. He's going to take 6 points of piercing damage, the prince is. And he's going to take another constitution. He's going to take another 6 points. So he's going to take 12 more points of damage. He is not looking very good.
I knew I should have given him the potion instead.
Okay. Up next is this assassin is going to try and stab the king again. He misses.
Okay.
And then this assassin, now that he's moved away, is he still puppeted by you?
Let me see.
So he moved.
It just says
probably
duration
30 feet.
instantaneous. So he only moved 30 feet, but he did drop his weapon, which was his bow.
Okay.
So
He's going to use his action to pick up the bow that he dropped.
he would have to walk back the 30 feet to get it.
Yes.
Ugh.
He
God,
does.
he's gonna shoot me again.
But that's the end of his turn.
I will take it.
Okay. Up next are going to be the guards. This guard is going to go here, and he's going to make an attack on this assassin. He hits. He's going to do 2 points of damage. Okay. This guard is going to attack him. He misses. And then this is the head of the war affairs. He's going to come over and make an attack on that guy, the general.
Teachers of Strixhaven should take note.
He's going to miss. And then this guy here is going to make an attack on him. He super misses. So there we go. And then up next is the prince. The prince is going to use Second Wind. $1d10. He's going to re-heal himself for 13 points of damage, or 13 points. Which is good. And then he is going to come and make an attack up here. And that is a nat 20. So he is going to crit. And he is going to hit that guy for...
So many nat 20s in this combat.
8, 9, 10, 11 points plus 4. So 15 points of damage, and he is going to die. So there are no more combatants up here on the ledge. They are just all down here. And that is going to be the assassin's turn again at the top of the round. So this assassin is going to make an attack on this guard. He hits. For 5 points of damage. And then this guy's going to hit the war guy. He misses. This guy is going to engage with this monk. He misses. This guy's going to engage with the guard. He hits for 5 points of damage. Perfect. And Raylo, back to your turn.
I'm going to be like, Cordelia, get to Josie. And then I'm going to Misty Step to that archer on the right, on my right.
Perfect.
Yeah, right here.
I'm going to say it's going to take your full movement and the Misty Step, because Misty Step is only 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
So with
Is
your
it?
movement and Misty Step, you can totally make it. I'm just telling you, you have no more movement after this.
Yeah, Misty Step's only 30 feet.
I will hit him with the first Shadow Blade attack at advantage.
Go for it.
That is a... The hit is just... Is it with your proficiency too? Can't remember right now.
To hit is with your proficiency bonus. The damage is not.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I feel like even without adding your proficiency, you probably still would have hit.
Yeah, 7 psychic, and then it's gonna be a 1 fire damage. So 7, so 8. 8 damage on that. I'm gonna hit with a bonus action with my scimitar, my other hand.
Go for it. Roll a hit.
Oh wait, I Misty Step, so that's it.
Oh, you're correct. All right. Perfect.
Unless.
Now, answer me this. Did you roll with advantage because Cordelia gave you advantage on that attack?
Yeah, I rolled 3 times.
Okay, just making sure.
Elven accuracy.
All right. Then, with that, it is Tony's turn.
I'm gonna keep running to Cordelia's dad.
Perfect. You are there.
And then right before I cast Cure Wounds, I'm gonna go, okay, don't worry, Mr. Cordelia's dad. I have cut up 2 plants already. I'm basically a surgeon. I'm gonna cure you.
I'll say if you
I
roll a
trust
nat
it, 'cause
20
I've
on
seen it.
this, you will cure him of his poison.
Cordelia is behind this 100%.
I got a 17.
Perfect. All right. You cast Cure Wounds for sure. Go ahead and what is Cure Wounds? Is it 1d8 plus?
I cast it at a 2nd level, so I got 2d8
Okay.
plus my modifier, so I have 13 plus 4.
Okay, perfect. So 17 points. Go ahead and roll me a d20, and if you nat 20 on that, I will give you... So 17 points you will take. But go ahead and roll d20. This is just for flavor. This has nothing to do with Cure Wounds as a spell. This is just because I love that role play, and I think it's funny. So if you hit a nat 20, I will say you can cure him of his poison condition.
Am I able to give her advantage because I believe in her so much?
No, but it's really nice as a friend that you believe in your friend so much. Did you get a nat 20?
I'm not even joking, it's a 20. Can you see it?
No, but that's okay. Oh, hey!
So good.
Tony
That's crazy.
cures him of his poisoned condition.
Insane.
Eat this herb right here.
I'm carrying those plants around with me everywhere.
Fantastic. Awesome. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? Good. Pat on the back. Mordecai, you are up.
Let's see. Am I muted? No, cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. No one up there. Oh, there's this guy still in front of me who's still alive. All right. I think on this guy. On this guy, I'm just gonna cast Inflict Wounds on him again.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, okay, they range.
I'm going to put you on squares just to make it happier for me. All right,
Sure.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
That is an 18.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 18 points of damage.
He's dead.
And then for my movement phase, I'm gonna jump up. Do I have? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
You
be
can
able to
totally do
jump
that.
up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's see. Hang on. Is Spare the Dying? Is that an action or a bonus action? Can't remember off the top of my head.
It's an action.
It's a cantrip.
Okay. Then I will. I'll have my turn there.
Perfect. Up next is Josie.
I'm gonna go up to Cordelia and drop my wild shape. And in your head, you're gonna hear you or Zato.
Same way in your head, I'm going to say Zato.
Okay. I'm gonna run past her and hold my hand out to Zato and say, "Your Majesty, please."
Perfect. Are you going to cast Lesser Restoration on him?
If he gives me his hand, I will cast Luster Restoration.
He gives you his hand.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Then do I have any movement left?
5, 10, 15, 20. You have 10 feet left.
Can I get back in front of Cordelia, or at least next to her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other actions?
Nope, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, Coco.
Okay. I'm flying over to Cordelia. And note, I am a beautiful angel, white wings and everything, but with a black dress. So it looks pretty cool. And I'm gonna go up to
Thank
her.
you.
I'm gonna like land and like my makeup's like a little fucked up. I'm like, I'm here to help you. Don't worry. I'm here. Don't worry.
I don't feel like
And,
I'm gonna get drunk if she helps me.
and I'm gonna use as a bonus action. I don't know exactly how it works. I do see a thing on my character sheet with like the
So you should have
pool.
divine. What's it called? Divinity points. Channel divinity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you use one channel divinity point to use the lesser restoration one that you're using.
Only one?
How many points do you have?
At least on my character sheet. Oh wait, where is it?
I think
Is it-
I think so. I think it costs it costs 1 to do 10 points of damage, or to cure a wound or something like that, or to cure poison. And I think it costs, if you want to do 20 points of healing, it would cost 2 points.
At least on this, it has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
Channel divinities?
15
I think
charges.
it's a pool of hit points that you can pull from.
Oh, wait. I
Which
think
one?
it's actually different. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's actually different. It says
What are you on, Ian? What is that?
Is that prison
prison
scroll?
scroll.
Okay.
It says, hold on.
Go for Jesus.
As a bonus, all right, no. You can expend. Oh yeah, it's actually you expend 5 hit points. Oh yeah, from the pool of healing, to remove poison condition. So it's 5.
All right, so you're gonna -5 from that pool, and Cordelia, you are no longer poisoned.
Have I taken any poison besides the initial one?
No, on your next turn, you would
Okay.
have had to have rolled a poison constitution check.
Cool.
All right, Coco, is there
And-
anything else you would like to do?
Oh wait, we got 5, and then there's everyone over there who is attacking is dead, right?
That is near you. Yes, there's still 4 or 6 assassins down
Yeah.
here.
Okay, then I think I'll just cast. How much damage did you take, Cordelia?
I took some, but I'm not like
Okay.
that bad by any means.
Is like how's
Like-
the king?
They didn't take any damage, and the prince was able to heal himself back to full. So everybody's looking good up there, and Tony healed her father back to full health as well, and cured him of his poison.
Oh, so I'm the only one.
Okay, and then I'll just.
If you have a healing cantrip, that would be great. I would not recommend wasting any spell
Cordelia.
slots on Cordelia.
I don't think you've used any of your healing potions either.
No, exactly. So that's why I'm not super worried about
Yeah.
it. So if you'd rather do something else, go for it.
There's really not.
Trust
much
me, I would be making it very well known if I was not doing well.
There's not really much I can do other than that. So I guess I'll just. Actually, I have a thing. What is it? My fighting style assists when I'm like close to people, so I'll end my turn here, but I'll be nearby.
Okay. Perfect. Up next is Cordelia.
I would like to. I'm so far away from everything.
Rage.
Yes, I'm kind of rage. Plot twist. I've changed my class. I would like to go down the steps some. As far as my movement will take me. Yeah.
10, 15, 20.
And which of the assassins in the crowd can I see?
You can see this assassin, and this assassin.
Okay, well, I'm not worried about the one with Raylo. He'll handle it. Oh shoot, there's already 2 people, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna go by the one, I guess, closest to me, or go at the one closest to me. Let me rephrase.
Okay.
And cast. Let's go with good old fashioned Eldritch Blast for now.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
22.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Great. Forgot to pull out. Nope, that's a 12. I can never remember which one is the 10 and which one is the 12. Oh, a 9.
There you go.
And then look at me finally doing some decent damage. And then I would like to drink one of my potions as well.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll 2d6 or 2d4 plus 2.
I just had it.
Hold up, I gotta pee.
Go for it.
Where the heck did it go? Oh, okay, there we go. 3, 5, 6 again. So I'm not up to full, but I'm doing okay. And then that's it for me.
All right. This assassin is going to go. He is going to do a bonus action disengage, and he's going to use his full movement to run over here. He is going to use bonus action disengage and use his full movement to run over here. He is going to use bonus action disengage and move over to here. He is going to use his attack and he misses. So he is going to bonus action disengage and go here. And he is going to bonus action disengage 5. You get another attack of opportunity, Raylo. Or not Raylo, sorry, Morkai, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just do it with another dart.
Yep. Go for it. Roll to hit, and then do 1d4 plus 1.
That's a 12. Sorry, 13.
13 does not
13?
hit. 13 misses.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't throw my blue eyes away.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright. And that's going to be the assassin's turn. Guards are going to chase after. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Wait, did that archer
He disengaged.
disengage?
Yeah, he
Okay.
used bonus action disengage. He's going to come up to here, and he's going to attack this guy again. And that is an attack. Hits. Eight points of damage. He's dead. Perfect. And then up next is Ray. Technically, these assassins. Nope, they're dead. Up next is Raylo.
Well, how many assassins are left?
4.
The 3 in front of me. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Go for
One
it.
beam. Wait. Are any of them hurt? I know the one I hit is hurt.
He is hurt. He has some points left. He's at full health.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a ray. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Go for it.
One target for each one.
Roll a hit for each one.
Flank. First one is 17,
That hits. Which one do you want to hit first?
the weakest one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
D6. That is a 3.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll for the second one.
A 15.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And then this will be the second weakest one.
Yeah. Ironically, they're all in a line. So, weakest,
Sweet.
second weakest, full health.
It's like a submachine gun.
Roll 'em all.
8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Damn, he's not dead. Little bitch.
He's close. He's. I mean, technically, you don't know
Um,
this, but he's got 2 hit points left.
I'm gonna hit first. I'm gonna hit the archer again
Okay, go for it.
instead of the third one. Oh, 19 plus 5. So I'm guessing that hits.
Definitely hits. DC is 14.
6.
He's deadsies.
Bonus action, I'll cast Blade Song. So I have a 19 armor class now.
Any movement?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll get closer to. Actually, hold up. I'll get closer to this guy. The guy right in front of me. Yep.
This guy here.
As close as I can. Yeah.
Okay.
To where it would be.
Attack of opportunity if he left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
This guy is going to use his full movement, and he's going to drop down into
Door?
Yeah, you see that there's a little ladder hatch down here that leads into the sewers. For whatever reason, it won't let me grab this, but we're going to say he's dropped down below. I'll just put him down there physically.
I have burned through some spell slots.
I haven't yet. But I didn't have many to start with.
Okay. Up next is this guy, and he's definitely going to run. So he's going to get attack of opportunity.
I still have Shadow Blade up.
Yep.
Or no? Okay. And
10?
yeah.
That does not hit.
Oh, sorry. That was damage. Hold up. 7. No, that doesn't hit either.
Nope.
I rolled a 7 to hit. Or no, a 7 plus 5. So no.
Nope. You gotta beat a 14.
Okay.
And
I
then this
missed.
guy's gonna do the same thing. And he's gonna jump over there. Is there any ranged spell attacks anybody wants to use?
Yeah.
Landry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll keep going in initiative order. So then it's gonna be Tony.
How far away?
About
Okay.
30 feet. You could honestly close the gap a little bit too, because you can get on this back deck here.
I guess I'll just do sleep. We
Sleep on
need
him?
one of them alive.
Okay, go for it.
Smart.
Go ahead and roll.
20.
20. Yeah, he definitely falls asleep. Bam. Knocked out. Up next is, unless there's anything else you want to do, Tony. Okay, Morkai.
I was able to see all the assassins, but now I can't.
One of them is asleep over here. The other one is down below in the sewers, and this guy is trying to get into the sewers.
I see. So they're all trying to flee right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Their assassination attempt did not go well.
I'm gonna go up to the one that I killed. He should be still in that little pathway, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to him. I would like to search his purse, his belongings to identify. I have an inkling of what they are, but or why they're here. But I would like to search his belongings.
Give me an investigation roll.
That is a what is that? Sorry, math right now. That is an 11.
You find on it a piece of paper that has the symbol of the Auric on it.
That's related to the cult we've been facing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Danny, we didn't hear anything you just said if you said something.
Auric is like as the bull?
ORIQ.
ORIQ, right? The same thing I found.
Oh, I've been spelling that wrong.
Tyson, sorry, because I can't see them, I'm gonna need you. Over by Raylo, are there any are there any more of the cultists on the pathway?
There is like dead bodies wise, yes. As far as live cultists,
live ones.
One is still above ground. The other one has fled underground. The only other alive cultist is asleep over here.
Okay, for the one that's above ground, I have. Is he within 120 feet of me? It kind of feels like he is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on him.
Go for it.
That is 22 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Did you dip Warlock?
No, but Spell Sniper allowed me to choose it.
Oh.
That is.
Thematically, it makes sense.
Does yours also look like a laser pointer?
Mine is. Sorry, that was a 6.
6 points of damage?
Yeah.
Well, he is looking pretty hurt. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was the end of my turn.
Okay, perfect. Up next is Josie.
Josie's gonna cut down diagonally towards Raylo. I have 25 feet of movement. It's not super far.
Okay, you get it right there.
I'm going to bonus action first. Sorry, let me find the card. Am I within 60 feet of any of the people that have fallen?
Like that have been knocked out by them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're within 60 feet of this person.
Can I cast Healing Word?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Healing Word, which is left on my freaking D4s in the office. Then I get 7 points of healing.
Perfect. They're back up to full health.
Cool. And then I'm going to firebolt the running away cultist.
Go for it.
I think Josie's also like at the verge of tears. Like nowhere feels safe. We've been attacked literally everywhere. Who else did it hit? That is a 15 plus. I don't know, something that hits, right?
Yeah,
It's
that hits. It's 14 is the DC.
And then that's a D10. 6 points of fire damage.
He is dead.
Great.
Bam. All right. With that, that ends combat because the other combatant has fled down in the sewer system. The king and the chancellor are going to order the guards to pursue after them down into the sewers. And then they are going to have this person tied up and captured and taken for interrogation. You see Cordelia's father get up and is like, Cordelia, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. What? So many things happened in such a short amount of time.
I know, my child. I don't understand it either. What is the meaning of this? And you see Zato and the king go, we are not sure. Seems as though your security has lapsed.
Interesting.
Yes, Miss Tony, I am deeply indebted to you. Thank you for your medicinal remedy.
Capturing that guy.
And
I'm gonna
capturing
walk
that man.
forward.
Yes, thank you very much. You are.
I'm
been
gonna
most
walk
helpful.
forward and be like, yes, how did this happen? I'm very curious. How did some of the most powerful United Alliance kingdoms allow for this? It went down holes in Avencia.
There is an old sewer system underneath the city. It's been boarded up and rancid for years. Somehow, somebody on the inside knew about this.
Interesting. Do we not have enemies?
Like active one.
Cordelia,
Why is there-
I do not know if returning to your school would be of benefit. I need to keep you safe.
Oh, how is this any safer? Clearly they can get in. It doesn't matter. At least my friends were able to stop them.
And heal you.
I did more work than some of the guards did.
You hear
Why does this always happen?
You hear Zato pipe up. Actually, I believe Cordelia is right. I think the safest place for her to be right now is on Strixhaven's campus. In fact, looking
Thank
at
you.
how he turns over to Raylo. Thank you for protecting her. In fact, I think that in order to ensure her safety, I am going to make Raylo her official bodyguard.
Oh, hold up now.
We're going to arrange it, Raylo, so that you will be in all of her classes and make sure that you keep a watchful eye over her.
Wait, hold.
No, first off, I've protected myself. Secondly, I don't think that is necessary.
It is for your own protection, my dear, I promise. Until we get this thing sorted out, it is best if you are both together.
Good.
Orca's gonna
I
raise a
agree.
hand and he'll be like,
Hey,
I can
do I
bodyguard.
get no say in this? Hello?
I hope you enjoy Floorhold, Cordelia.
No.
Does this mean he's got to move out of the frat?
We'll settle all of those details. But what I will say is that I'm glad that we are all safe and all right. 3 cheers for
I don't feel all
Raylu!
right.
And you hear everyone cheer. 3 cheers for Satoni! 3 cheers for some Mokai, Sir Kokumi, Sir Josie!
I'll cut a wink at Zato.
And 3 cheers for our future queen, Miss Cordelia.
Woo!
And with that,
I hate you so much.
that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh boy.
So, just a reminder, I cannot meet for the next 2 weeks. So the next time we will see each other will be on October 27th. And that will also be our Halloween stream. And
Need
that
to
will
order
also
some
be
things.
our first year back at Strixhaven for your sophomore year.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you all. I appreciate you all playing. We played way longer than we usually do,
great.
but I thought it was
This
really
was
fun
great.
and we kept it going. So,
Oh my god.
it's going to be good.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What a good story, huh?
Great.
I can't.
All right.
I want
Very
to know what
intriguing
happens
interlude
next.
to our college shenanigans. I will say the amount of fucking like backstory you three put into that was quite.
I mean, I gave Tyson names of stuff, and he did all the rest of the work, like all of the political
He's
stuff.
woven
So
both mine and Danny's story into a beautiful
it's
tapestry.
amazing. I'm so obsessed with it.
It's going to be fun. I have so many plans for this year, too. I've talked to each of you a little bit about what you guys want to do, so I'm excited to see how all of your guys' stories start to intertwine.
I have so many thoughts about everyone else's stories too, and I want to know everything about everything.
Sweet. All right. Well, we will meet back on October 27th. Have a good night, guys, and we will see you then.
See ya.
Bye.
That was great.